Again! Welcome to another show. All right, this is what I'm gonna be real with y'all, chat. Okay, this is a detour show because we had another show, but I had no idea like this shit was gonna happen the way it is because we don't know what happened to H3. Okay, like whatever happened to this dude, right? He was off, but it turns out it was for a good reason. He's gonna be a daddy. I mean, which is important, which we can't say for some of the people we're gonna be talking about here on the show. Matter of fact, to be a little bit more specific, some of the people he was talking about here on his show, we're just gonna react to it because it's hilarious. But yes, Ethan Klein comes back and drops an absolute banger of an interview. I mean, it was an interview. Now, the live stream was a little drawn out, but I understood because he had to go over the full history, right? And shout out to Tree of Logic too as well with that phenomenal interview. But for those of us in the know, we've been following the situation, so we didn't need the prelude. We just need to get to the brass tacks when Daisy made her appearance. Shout out to Daisy, by the way. All right, and man, a lot more things were exposed. Matter of fact, even some things where it seems that Fresh is going on the offensive now, and the offensive is trying to accuse Daisy of stalking him. Yeah, let's stop the music. Stop everything. Stop the whole fucking show. Shout out to O'Shea. All right, listen, what are we doing? What are we doing? Fresh, Prince, CEO, are you high? Like, are you high, bro? She's in New York. In New York, how the fuck is she stalking you? So they had this pathetic situation where Fresh had this video walking up to his Lambo. All right, he's like, "Oh my God, look, I just found this random note sitting on the windshield. Yeah, it's totally random, just popped up out of nowhere. I think my ex is stalking me, bro." I mean, dog, was it supposed to make it look bad or something? Like, what? What are you doing? Like, at this point, this is desperate. I mean, this is just desperate. You're being desperate at this point. You're trying to find something where nothing's there. All right, it is what it is. She's not stalking you. She's multiple states away. Yeah, she has that boundary, bro. Like, I don't understand how they would go with that argument. But going back to it, okay. Again, phenomenal interview. But one of the most important thing that also, once we realized, the financial situations, which was gracefully pointed out by Daisy, that the Fresh and Fit boys were in, it started to make a lot more sense, especially the context surrounding their former relationship, where Fresh, and it seems as though he couldn't afford a $30,000 bracelet, the one he insisted that he wanted to buy his girl, right? And it was just weird. It was crazy. Like, why would your first impression being fake? Like, why would you be fake to a woman and just do that? It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, she wasn't expecting you to buy her anything. All right, but then when you did something fake. Okay, so again, you put all this stuff together. It's like, what if the Fresh and Fit podcast, what if they're actually broke? Chat. Just being real. What if these guys are legitimately broke? Like they I mean, not saying they're broke in the sense of, oh, these guys are, poverty or anything, like they're starving out here. No. It's not what I mean. What I mean by broke is maybe a lot of the things they say about their wealth has just been, let's say, greatly exaggerated, because we know that Daisy's been pointing out on the inside that, okay, these guys, they talk about money, they talk a big game about real estate and investing and whatnot, but I've been around them, and all I've seen is them playing Overwatch video games and doing their podcasts. Matter of fact, I really haven't seen any big money financial moves that these guys claim to make. It doesn't make any sense. All right. And these guys at the time probably didn't know Daisy, knew all about that stuff. They probably didn't know. They're probably like, I mean, she's just whatever, right? She probably wouldn't tell a fake bracelet from a real one, not knowing this woman is legit. She is her. She is her. Whoever her is, that's Daisy, okay? Because she knew the real from fake, okay? Now, it's bringing up other questions, chat, okay? Other deep questions that I've been asking myself ever since that revelation was made clear. Y'all remember the Fresh and Fit, the subscriber party, right? The 100K subscriber party. And what were the prizes that Myron and Fresh were offering in those 100K party in order for people to sign up, right? Remember, we covered that here. It was the FNF Spirit Bomb, something that was totally against YouTube terms and conditions, by the way, but whatever. So it was, you got to share the Identity IQ link. You got to share it, okay? You got to be a member, sign up for $1, right? Because they were promoting their sponsors in order to win the Rolex as a prize and a visit to Miami as a prize to be on their podcast, right? And, some of us were like, okay, that's great. They're giving away a Rolex, huh? Now, we never really found out who the winner of that Fresh and Fit Spirit Bomb challenge was. We really didn't know. We had no idea who won, right? But you got to know, well, that person is probably, happy with the Rolex they got, right? I mean, it's a Rolex. It is what it is. Well, I'm sure they're probably paying attention to this drama a little bit closely now, because Daisy, shout out to her, has pointed out some things that kind of starts asking questions, particularly about his Rolex, right? Because Fresh, okay, synonymous with Rolex, okay? He's the Roly guy. He loves Rolex. He brags about it on the show. They give it up as prizes, right? But there was an interesting observation that was made by Daisy when she picked up Fresh's Rolex. Turns out there was something fake about it, right? So the reason I'm putting that out there is whoever won that challenge and you won that Rolex, how about you pick that Rolex up off your counter there? Just pick it up and kind of weigh it. See if it weighs right. See if it's got, that meat to it, right? And if it doesn't, you might want to be hitting your boy Fresh up for a refund because you got scammed. My boy, why? I mean, why, bro? It's like, this is what I mean when I tell y'all the fake it till you make it game is insane. All right? The fake it till you make it game is insane. These guys are just, once you think that you got to figure, there's some other fake shit that they're cooking up, right? And it's crazy. But let's react to the video that's making its round right now on the interwebs about Fresh saying that Daisy is stalking him and putting weird notes on his car. Let's take a look.
Walk into my car this morning and I see a letter on the car that says, "Love you forever and ever. Yum, 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 so good. Hearts." Okay. I mean, shoot. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, guys.
Hold up. I promised I'd be serious. Chat, I mean, this is just so ridiculous. I promised I'd be serious, okay? Let's go back and play this one more time. Just listen to how he's even, coming up to this a car right now and explaining the situation. It almost seems like my boy is if you guys watch some of Fresh's old videos where he would do the gold digger pranks, right? The same attitude goes here. Like I'm seeing the exact same attitude. Okay, so let's play that again because I can't believe he's going this route now.
Did you not? Walk into my car this morning and I see a letter on the car says, "Love you forever and ever."
That's crazy. You know what's crazy, right? He says, "Oh, literally just woke up this morning as the camera's running and he's walking closely to his car," right? Think about it. Fresh, were you awake, walking to your car, already filming, ready for this to happen, anticipating the note was going to be there? Or did you walk, see the note, walk back, start the camera? "Oh, what's up, guys? I literally just woke up this morning and I just came across this note." Which one is it? Because it seems like you just planted this. All right, right off the bat, I'm getting somebody planting drugs. I'm sorry, that's Myron's job. Somebody planting evidence over here. What are we doing? Okay, so then let's go into what the note says. It says, "Love you forever and ever. Yum yum, so good." First of all, I don't know, chat, but there's something racist about this. I can't put my finger around it, bro. I can't put my finger on this, but it's just something that just spells racist to me. Okay, when I read this letter, I don't know what it is, but again, it's like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here, Fresh? Okay, it says, "Love you forever." Dude, she hates your guts. Okay, if she loved you, she wouldn't be exposing you right now. She would be calling you day in and out to try to get you to work something out regarding this baby, right? But she hates you, bro. Like after the crap you pulled, you still think you got it, bro? She hates your freaking guts. So why would that be starting off with, "I love you forever and ever"? This seems like so simple. All right, and then let's get into the big elephant in the room. The yum yum so good. Nigga, you couldn't even make her climax in the bedroom. What are we talking about? I mean, can we be real? That should mean you couldn't make her climax in the bedroom. So what yum yum is she talking about here, Fresh? Because it clearly ain't yours. Huh? What yum yum are we talking about? Do you see the ridiculousness in this, chat? Do we see the ridiculousness in what we're looking at here? I mean, come on, right? So just this random paper just chilling on your windshield, all right, talking about "I love you forever and ever, yum yum so good," you know, got the XOXO hearts and shit, all right? That's fine and dandy, okay? But here's a big problem. She's in New York. She's in New York. What is this? She's in New York, bro. This, again, instead of you guys being real, coming out and being men and taking accountability, what you guys are doing is deflecting. You're trying to cancel people that are exposing you guys. You're doing all these crazy things other than doing what you guys claim to be about, holding people responsible and being accountable. Just be accountable to the fuck shit that you did, bro. I mean, it's that simple. You screwed up. You screwed up bad. And now what's even worse is you let your daddy Myron handle all your battles. You can't even speak up for yourself anymore. You got sunned by your co-host. I mean, what are we doing? Like, now you're proving to your fans you're not a man. Second of all, they're proving that Myron's your daddy. Third of all, they're not proving that any kind of responsibility whatsoever that you're getting yourself into, you're going to try to run out. Ownership? No. And then what's the worst of all, even though I think this also makes your audience hypocrites, but you are wanting her to get an abortion. Doesn't that go against your Christian values? Now, I know, they might say, "Hey, listen, just because we're Christian, I mean, look at the podcast we do. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, we're not religious. Is what I'm saying. We're not religious." Okay, but y'all use hell of a lot of religious talking points to beat a lot of these women over the head with when you're trying to talk about their promiscuous ways. Because think about it. If you guys weren't using your religion as a fucking backdrop, you really wouldn't have anything to justify you clowning these girls regarding their behavior. Realistically, right? And you say, "Oh, well, it's against family values and, you can't find good husbands and whatnot." But we know that's all false because these various types of women y'all are clowning is the very ones y'all trying to get with. So we know they're winning behind the scenes. So it just doesn't make any sense. Matter of fact, seeking arrangements is your number one go-to application, my boy. Like, if that doesn't spell I want to be a sugar daddy, I want to take care of girls for the rest of my life with money, I don't know what else to say, right? The fact that your audience haven't caught on yet and they still believe that's an avenue, a legitimate avenue for finding quality women, like, what is there else to say? What is there else to say? Y'all are bozos, okay? You've been brainwashed. I'm telling you this right now. Seeking arrangement will never, ever, and has never been an application where you'll find women who are going to love you for you. I don't care how much Myron says, oh, well, you just got to expand your horizons. Okay. It's like a lead. You got to get more funnels. You got to open up the funnels, right? I don't care. The women you get from there, they signed up for that app for a reason. They're looking for guys with money. Okay. And if you ain't got the money, they ain't trying to holler at you. So y'all using that as some way of game, you lost me. I'm sorry. You lost me. Because again, now we're seeing what's happening behind the scenes. Myron out here paying for girls in their apartments and shit. And like, you got nothing else going on. But then we look at Fresh. Mr. I like to take their souls. Mr. Fresh, you out here buying gifts. I mean, let's just put it aside that you barely know her. Matter of fact, what am I talking about? No, we can't. We can't put that aside. Matter of fact, you just met her. Around the time y'all met, you're already trying to spend thousands of dollars on her, right? You're trying to do shopping, pay for her shopping, right? You're doing all these crazy things. If that doesn't spell simp or sugar daddy, I don't know what else to say. Matter of fact, chat, let's take a look at Exhibit A. All right? Exhibit A is this bullshit. Yeah. This is the fake Van Cleef bracelet. Was it Van Cleef, right? This is the fake Van Cleef bracelet that Daisy got from Fresh, right? Now, here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. She didn't have to. I mean, he didn't have to buy this, right? He didn't have to go all out and try to get the bracelet and, try to show her all this stuff, right? No, he didn't have to do any of that. All he had to do was be himself, right? Because he has game, right? According to him, right? Hold up. I can't take this seriously, bro. But let's just say, according to him, he has game, right? The stuttering moron has game. Why would you feel the need to buy a $30,000 bracelet off the bat, right? Why would you feel the need to do that, right? So now this idiot thinking Daisy is just your average, girl he's been used to dealing with here. He probably thought, fake Van Cleefs, real Van Cleefs. And this is the actual bracelet, by the way. Daisy sent me this, so I'm not joking. This is the bracelet. This is the bracelet he bought her. Like this right here, right? Y'all have seen it. And I don't know what the real one looks like because I'm not in that category. Listen, we great value over here. We Walmart brand. That's it. We're not high value, we great value, okay? But I don't know what the real one looks like. I don't shop Van Cleefs. I don't know what that looks like. All right. But Daisy was quick enough to spot that this shit is fake. Now we know the controversy behind that, right? Fresh is saying I got it from a dealer, all that bullshit, right? But it is what it is. Fresh, did you get this from your dealer too? Because this right here was the Rolex that was featured on Ethan Klein's show. We're going to get into it in a second here, where, it's supposed to be Fresh, stunting that he's got money. Now, these things are expensive. The price of a brand new Hyundai, bro. That's a Rolex right there, right? But not this one. No, not this one right here. This is the fake one. This is the fake one you see him wearing on his shows. You see him walking around the club with in his vlogs. You see him with that Rolex. Now, if this is fake, I wonder what else about this dude that he's currently wearing that is also in the same category. Again, why do you need to lie? Like, why? Right? Listen, you guys are already doing well. Not anymore. But, I mean, you guys were for a while. All right? Why? What's the point? Listen, Fresh, you could have just done what Myron did. See all the kind of mess you're bringing, Myron, Fresh. See, Myron wears the same goddamn T-shirt and shorts. What is it? Little Daisy Duke shorts, right? He's one of them tight-ass shorts. He's been that way, all right? So at least we can give him credit for that, all right? He's been wearing them same short shorts with the T-shirt fresh and fit, right? That's merch. But you just had to go the extra mile. You could have just been real like Myron, right? But now we got a whole nother avenue where you just taking straight L's. Nothing about you is real. right? Nothing. All right. So, chat, we just have to point that out there because, again, these guys are desperate. They're getting really, really desperate. They are looking for something, right? They know the hammer's coming down very, very soon. They know something is going to happen. They just feel like they need to go crazy, right? And it's ridiculous because, again, you're not making yourself look good. Fresh, if you think for one fucking second, dude, if you think that the fact that you didn't show up on that live stream to even let's just say defend yourself against allegations. You let Myron do it for you, and then the first time you pop up, this is the bullshit you come up with. You think anybody's gonna take this seriously? Let's just be real. Do you think anyone is gonna take this seriously? You kept quiet, you barely defended yourself, and the first time you decide to defend yourself, you pop out with this bullshit like we're not gonna find out. Like, hey, yeah, she's in New York right now, bro. Ain't nobody stalking you. Nobody's stalking you. So this right here spells desperation. All right. And they don't have anything. What did I tell you guys? I told you after that fake little video they got from their parallel universe Myron. All right. Listen, I told y'all that was it. That was Myron's Hail Mary. They had nothing else after this. Okay. Because again, if they really had evidence or dirt, they would be able to pull more from whatever sources, right? But they don't. Instead, they cobble together fake sources, fake videos, and then put together AI voices to think that, hey, you know what? Maybe it can fool a bunch of stupid people out there, not realizing your boys aren't that stupid. They're seeing through the bullshit. And then anything after that is just becoming desperate. All right. But Fresh, you got to stop this. You got to stop this and just man up, okay? Man the fuck up. You're looking like a bitch. You're looking like a real bitch right now. All right, but without further ado, let's go ahead and address the most important part of the show, okay? And without this show wouldn't even be here. All right. And that's you guys. I got to address you guys. Shout out to you guys for being here. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all could be anywhere in the world right now. Some of you guys are anywhere in the world, and I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, the fact that y'all are tuning in here. So please do not let your time or efforts be wasted and be a sponsor to the show. Now, some of y'all be like, yo, dude, sponsor your show. Whoa. That's a big commitment, my guy. Hold up. I just came here. No. You don't get it. It's real easy. Just hit the like button. That's it. The one right below this video right here. Just hit the like button and congratulations, you're a show sponsor, and it means a lot to me. So shout out to you guys. Let's go ahead and get to this train wreck, okay? Fresh and fit. This is call it poetic justice, okay? And what you guys got to understand is Ethan Klein called this very same thing out when he debated Fresh and Fit, right, regarding Daisy and the whole situation going on, right? He called this out. And it's just crazy how it's coming full circle now. Let's get it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. You look lovely, by the way. Thank you for coming.
Oh, you can see me. Okay.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can hear you. I can hear you. Yeah.
Your blazer is so cute.
Thank you so much. Oh, I'm glad to be here. And Ethan, you're a very white man.
Oh. I'm very white.
Ethan, yeah, bro. Hey, listen. Yeah. I mean, what are we doing? What? Hey, yo, bro, what are we doing with this makeup? I mean, Ethan, listen, I get it. You be yourself, dude. I find it interesting. I just find it real interesting. I mean, what are we doing? But yes, shout out to you.
I saw the whole podcast, the debating show, like just before the
why.
Why?
I wanted to get to know you, and yeah, everything you said was like you make a lot of sense. You know, these guys like they don't know how to talk.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for saying that. It's actually kind of crazy how everything coincided because I was saying, listen, you guys can be good boyfriends. It's not embarrassing. Like just be a sweet, good guy, you know? And so when you watched that interview, I was wondering, were you offended by the way he talked about you then? Because you guys were technically still together during that, right?
I was literally at his apartment. That was day 2. I arrived from Barbados. Wow. So of course, I mean, I didn't watch the show, but somebody had to send me a link.
Damn.
So
Daisy. Damn, look at this jacket, bro. She come in here business. Freaking, oh my goodness. Look at this. Looking fresh. Look at this. She looking fire in that jacket right now. God damn, Daisy. She came to drop the mic. This is about to go ham. This is about to go ham. Now I see what they're talking about. She looked good as hell. This is crazy.
The guy was like, look, this is how Fresh is talking about you. So finally he admitted that you're just side chick. So when he came back on the show, I was like, what the hell is it going on? Like, why can't you just man up and just tell people what's going on between us, right? You literally like just said you love me. Like I was spending the whole time with you and your family, and now you admit it. Like you deny that we're in a relationship. What's going on? He's like, oh, because people are like talking bad about you. I want to keep this privately. That just doesn't make sense because you just post the picture of us.
You
on
guys
your
can't. They're
Instagram.
saying they can't see Daisy. Okay. Okay. Sorry. We're pulling up the.
Right.
So, what do you think he's playing? I don't understand his thing. Did he like change his mind, or do you think from the beginning he was being disingenuous? Because he put so much effort into, I feel like, courting you and bringing you out. If he just wanted to have sex with you, he didn't have to do all that.
Right. He didn't have to. And I would be okay with that if he just wanted to have fun, you know, I would be okay. Just tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. And I don't need all of this. Like, I'm adult. But, yeah, I think he cannot speak for himself. So until right now, he's still like letting Myron like standing in front of him. He cannot be himself.
This is
he cannot
the thing I want to ask Daisy too.
make decisions.
I don't think Fresh has ever been capable of speaking for himself unless he's scamming people, right? Unless he's scamming, I don't think there's ever a position where I've seen Fresh actually stick up for himself without Myron jumping in. Okay, so I mean, it just makes you think a little bit. Where would Fresh be without this clown, right? It's crazy to me, but like, why? And she just said that herself. Fresh didn't have to buy her anything. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to do any of the crap that he was doing, but he did it. So again, why? There's no point to it. She's already into you. That you don't need to. I mean, she likes you for you. So clearly, it's not about the money aspect of whatever the fuck it is. So why do you feel there's the need to start flashing with your money, right? Unless this is part of the game they run, right? Where this is what I've been telling you guys about this so-called high value men. Okay. They almost always lead with the wallets because the wallets is all they have. I've been telling you all this for a while now, okay? Because here he is running to a woman who's got money, probably has way more money than he does, probably has way more than all these guys and even this chat combined, right? But she's into this guy. She likes him. It's not that he's a looker, so it's not the looks part. So she's got more money than him. And she's clearly not into him for his looks or his physique. She likes the guy. So it's clear as day that it's genuine. She likes the guy because there's nothing else about Fresh that I would think he could barely even speak. Like, again, there's nothing else. So she's into you. Why don't you just roll with it? Why don't you just be you and keep rolling with the thing that made her attracted to you, which was you? It's because these guys don't have a personality. All right. When they get to this high value nonsense, the money and the material things are their personality. That's why these guys are empty. You're vapid. You got nothing. Okay, because all you have is your wallet. So again, I tell you guys, you're spending all your money buying these guys courses to be high value. You're ignoring, building and developing quality interpersonal communication skills in the pursuit of money, the pursuit of the grind set, right? Not realizing, bro, if you just take all that and focus into building your character, developing a personality, you'll be fine. Because guess what? There are a bunch of average women out there, and there are a bunch of average guys like us. And you know what happens? Average girls get with average guys on most of the occasions, right? A majority of the occasions. You see that happening. You don't believe me? Go to your local Walmart right now. See the couples holding hands, huh? Did a guy look like he's a six-figure high-value jet setter, right? Or again, these guys preach things that are not even, they don't even reflect reality at all, just their Miami lifestyle. But shout out to you, Daisy. Anna with the 10. Shout out to Anna. Anna says, this is random. Just note how incredibly disrespectful Myron and Walter are as podcasters. Yet they want to demand respect from everyone else in which they don't display themselves as grown adults. Facts. Absolutely facts. I mean, not even just the lack of respect they give women, because I think that, especially for Myron, that's probably a deeper issue. I'm just being real, because there are lots of things that are not making sense in the woman department when it comes to Myron. Okay, especially when we're finding out that bruh literally has a whole girlfriend that he pays for. He's not having sex with her. He's not doing anything else. And then you got photos like this just making its way around the interwebs, right? And not only that, you got videos of him saying female vaginas are gross. I mean, what? you're wait a minute, bro. You're a dating coach. Isn't that the goal? Isn't female vaginas the goal? I'm confused here. Wait a minute. So the object in which men desire and they pay you money for in order to obtain, you find it disgusting. And we're supposed to believe you're straight? Okay. Hey, listen, I wasn't burned yesterday, bro. Okay, you're not talking to a rookie here. Something's up with that. Something don't make sense. But again, I think the hate they have for women stems from something else. But the disrespect they do have for other platforms, right? Especially when they get criticized, like for Auburn Preach, right? Some people don't even, the beef has gone so long with Auburn Preach versus Fresh and Fit. Some people don't even know how the beef even started. You guys want to know how it started? It started because Fresh and Fit there was the video where Fresh was talking about I'm gonna take her soul, right? And they were talking about what do you call it? Paying for box versus a girl genuinely liking them. Fresh had a podcast where he was they were on the podcast talking about how, women like him for him, the personality aspect because he's got game, all that, right? And he doesn't have to pay for box. Paying for box, to pay or to not pay for box, that was the question that sparked this entire beef. Auburn Preach did a reaction to it saying, hey, we don't care. No one cares because no one cares if you pay for box or not. No one cares. As long as you're honest about it, no one cares. Okay. There are guys out there that pays for box and whatever it is, just, live your life and let live. Right. And they reacted to how ridiculous Fresh's notion was. Cause it's like, dude, okay, fine. You're making it seem like, oh my God, you're a loser if you pay for box. Oh my God, you guys are such idiots if you pay for box. And then Nina Unrated exposed them. Okay, and then Auburn Preach reacted to that. And then it just kept snowballing and snowballing. But the bottom line is these guys got exposed because they were paying for box. So this whole theater, you guys sitting there claiming, oh, yeah, real niggas don't pay for box. Yeah, what are you talking about? What? Oh, we take the souls. To later getting exposed. Oh, yeah, we actually do pay for box. Matter of fact, we actually use seeking arrangements as a legitimate tool to procure women. Let's get on with the show. Shout out to you, Anna. Hey, I gotta hold it together, right? I gotta hold it together.
Literally, Myron definitely got something to do between this.
You think so?
Even the breakup.
What do you think?
All of a sudden, he just switches up. All of a sudden.
There's something, I get the feeling something happened, right? Someone got to him, or I don't know. It's just very odd how it all came together. I want to ask you questions about yourself. I'm curious about you. So you're Chinese, right?
Right.
And when did you move to New York?
I didn't move to New York. The first time I came here was last year in October. So I came here, I wanted to because I started traveling last year because of the pandemic. I was locked down in China for 3 years. So I wanted to, enjoy my life. I always wanted to travel all over the world. So my last destination was USA. So I came here in October and I got myself an apartment here. So I could because, I do blogging, I do I take pictures. So I have a lot of luggage. So I just kept myself in here. So I was doing a tour. Miami, Los Angeles, and doing stuff right here. So then I went to Miami. I met him.
And how do you make money? What do you have a job? How do you fund all this?
Yeah, I always had a job. I have multiple jobs. I work in multiple industry. As people are right now, they're saying I have a lot of plastic on me. Plastic surgeries on me. I mean, I've always been honest on the show. First day, when I went to the podcast, I work with the surgeons, top surgeons. This is just business. They don't know nothing about this industry. What I do, it's my image. As if you're a doctor, you gotta be, if you're a dentist, you have to have good teeth, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I work with surgeons. It's one of my main job. Professionals. I send him screenshots, I send him videos every time I go to the hospital. He understood. He knows exactly what I do, and I do modeling. And I was a professional bodybuilder.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm certificated, and
bro, I get
a lot.
Pedigree. already. So those of you guys at this point, if you're still alluding to the fact that she's an escort, you're being disingenuous. You just got to be honest with yourself. Destiny. Goddamn. She's just being weird. Okay, it's time to finally just come out, be honest, and just admit you were wrong. Huh? How about that? Come on, Destiny. I know you got it in you. Just come out and say she's not an escort. Okay, stop calling her an escort. At this point, bro, your stubbornness is insane to me. Like, this is insane. Like, come on, she's not an escort, bro. She clearly has a career and she works with professionals. Again, the fact that y'all are still on this BS is crazy to me. Arnoff with the $10 super chat. Shout out to you. Arnoff says, nothing about these guys are real. Shout out to you. Yeah, it's all fake, right? He says, they tell us not to be simps. Then Fresh goes buys Daisy a 30K bracelet. Facts. And you know what's even worse? Is that it was fake. Like, if you're gonna be a sugar daddy, at least do it right. Do it right. When you think you're dealing with rookies out here, come on, bro. Like, you get her a $30,000 bracelet because you know what it was. He thought she was probably someone that didn't really know a whole lot about that. So he probably thought, oh, well, if I get her this Van Cleef's bracelet, she's probably going to think, oh, my God, he spent so much money on me because it's so expensive. Not knowing that she's going to pick that shit up and say, oh, yeah, bro, this fake. This is fake, bro. About 5,000, not 30,000. But maybe, not even that, probably like $200. Did you get this at JCPenney's, my nigga? You see what I'm saying? Like, again, it's like, why be fake? But even when it comes down to even their personal lives, the people you want to actually be the most real with, because I understand, you know, protecting yourself online for certain things, right? I get that. You don't want to display some things or talk about something else or about your life or whatever it is, or disclose other things. Fine. It makes perfect sense, right? But at least to your significant other, because she wasn't even trying to do your social media nonsense. You, Fresh, brought her out there on social media, even when people were like, "Oh, I saw you guys at that party. That might be a new girl, right?" You could have just kept her, not put her on social media, just kept her behind the scenes and let her just be with you, right? It is what it is. But you drug her to the forefront and made her try to explain herself, which is stupid. It's really stupid. So you brought her into this, not knowing, bro, like, you just exposing yourself. Because behind the scenes, you're telling her things. You're being lovey-dovey. You're saying, I love you. You're over here taking her on trips to visit your parents. And in front of the cameras, you're talking about, yeah, fuck these hoes. I'm going to the club. I'm partying. I'm doing this. And you know it's not true. So why? What's the point? You know you're going to get exposed, right? I mean, why are you doing that, bro? He says they tell guys to take responsibility, then Fresh runs away from being a father. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Now, all y'all who bought those courses, just so you know, this is the future, okay? You get a girl pregnant because, you know, you got to have sex with 50 women in order to know what a hoe looks like, according to Myron. So let's say in the middle of the 48th girl, this happens. Yeah, just look into why women deserve less and then pull the Fresh's Hail Mary, right? Nah, this is crazy. No, but I'm not surprised. This is what they're teaching their boys, right? And these guys think that, oh, yeah, we're getting supreme knowledge that's going to help us be so high value. No, you're learning from broke idiots that literally, have you seen the properties that Myron rents out? The real estate bullshit he's been bragging about. Have you guys seen the properties? Okay? I wouldn't get caught dead in one of those neighborhoods. I'm sorry. Okay, listen, I know it sucks being poor. It is what it is. Listen, I'm not living next to a crack house. I'm sorry. All right. You're not gonna convince me to do that. Okay. So even the investment they claim to got, listen, you look at the properties, it's trash. The neighborhoods are trash. Okay. And it just is what it is. I'm telling you right now, if the market goes either which way, you're done. Matter of fact, if it goes down, you're done. All right. I know we're in America. Okay. The housing market's gonna go up forever. You keep thinking that. You just keep thinking that. But I mean, come on.
Paid to do personal training, and it's
okay.
Yeah.
So then, where did this rumor come from? They've been trying to this really disgusting rumor that you're an escort came up. I don't know how they think that makes him look better. Anyway, you know, it makes him almost seem like more of a loser by his own world philosophy, right? But where did this rumor come from? What are they doing with that?
from the first day when when I got exposed with him on the yard party. So they found my IG. So they just like assuming because I was traveling all over the world, and I also went to Dubai. So they're just assuming like this girl went to Dubai for
They just
some time. So
they just
and,
assume that. That's crazy.
Right. Like have some knowledge, please. Like knowledge. Like any person who travels to Dubai to do escorting, that doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Dude, she travels and she's fit. She has to be an escort, bro.
Yeah, a young, successful woman obviously didn't get that herself.
That's
Because
crazy.
people are just hating on me. They can't accept that.
Yeah.
The fact that I know how to make money, I look good.
Mhm.
You know, they can't accept that. And these people, they're just haters.
Well,
So,
here's the thing. It goes against their worldview that Myron and Fresh have been priming them, right? It goes against their worldview because the worldview that they were primed with was if she's young and she looks like she takes thirst trap pics and she has a shit ton of money, 304, right? That's the mentality they've been putting in their heads because that's the shit that sells. They've been telling their men, hey, look, if she's an Insta thought, okay, she's flying around. You see her in Dubai, okay? You see her flying around, dude. You heard about the stories in Dubai? And it's like they think all girls who have photos or who have anything in Dubai or relating to Dubai, they're being flown out and gangbanged by camels with Arab dudes. I don't know, right? Like I don't wasn't that a one where a chick got flown out and they made her do stuff with camels? I don't know, bro. Like again, people do anything for money, but they assume that she was one of these girls that just did that. Even Fresh was alluding to the fact that maybe one of his friends was like, "Oh, I know you on seeking arrangement," which is impossible because China doesn't have seeking arrangement, right? So again, it's a mindset that they've put inside these men. So they can't even now. Some of them can't fathom the fact that a woman can be as young as she is. She's 28. She's younger than me. She's a year younger than me, making more money than me. That's crazy, right? So a lot of these guys, they can't fathom that. They think, oh my God, well, she must be whoring herself out because how else would a woman like that make that much money? Okay, it doesn't make any sense. Women don't have skills, and women are dumber than men, and men are superior, right? She's putting all you bozos to shame. All y'all do talking about I'm a provider, protected, but can't provide or protect for shit. Okay, she's putting y'all to shame. Young girl has a professional career and is making boatloads of money, working with top tier surgeons. Just accept that. Not everybody you see on Instagram that has a pic in Dubai is doing some strange shit out there. All right, sometimes there are people out there that are just better than you. And you just got to accept that, all right? That should be a lesson from day one. Hey, there's always going to be somebody out there better than you. And oftentimes, it's going to be a woman. Congratulations, men. More reasons why you got to step things up. Go to school and stop buying these stupid courses, all right? The online, just go to school, get you a nice certificate if you have to, okay? You know, and then start making some money. Okay, in the real world, right? With a career, okay? Go be a plumber, go be an electrician, okay? Be an apprentice. They'll pay you really well. There are lots of good jobs you can get. Stop buying these courses on investments from guys who don't know how to invest. Just being real, okay? CD with the 5-shot to you. CD says, female vaginas are gross. He says, female vaginas, what other kind of vaginas are there, right? Listen, hey, yo, it's a good point. Hey, listen, did their friend Andrew Tate come out with a little saying talking about who would you rather have sex with? Hulk Hogan with the vagina or Megan Fox with a dick? Like, why would a straight guy even think of a question like that? Why? Maybe there's more to that. Maybe we got to investigate that. Like, why would Andrew Tate come up with that, right? Maybe because we know now. Listen, we're 2024. There are different types of the vaginas out there. So he might be talking about the other one. I don't know. Like, we don't know, bro. But again, these guys are sus. You can't trust them. You can't trust them, bro. They are sus people. Shout out to you. Hey, M. Dot with the 5. M. Dot says, someone in the chat mentioned Myron's response to your real estate video at the 46-minute mark of today's live stream. They probably got mad, huh? They probably mad as hell. Because think about it. It's the truth. All right. By the way, we're 46 states in right now. Nothing. Like, no properties. Aside from the one in, what is it, Connecticut, and the multiple properties in Miami. So we got a couple more to go, but we're getting really close. There's only 50 states, my nigga. All right, and we're going county by county. We're not finding anything else. I'm thinking that that's it. Like, all those properties are it. Because I'm even looking at it, I'm like, yo, yo, how the fuck? I haven't found anything yet. I haven't found anything yet. Just those 6 in Miami and Connecticut. So again, where's this 20 properties at? Where's this $11 million that you got going on? Well, I don't see it. I see 2.4, maybe 3.5 if we count the one you're currently living in right now. Okay, but other than that, I don't see anything else. All right. Oh my goodness, bro. They're liars. And Daisy, yo, shout out to Daisy, because Daisy was the one that pointed it out. She was the one that pointed out, because I never actually thought to look at the real estate. I was like, all right, why lie about real estate? It's public knowledge. We can easily look this shit up, right? I never thought to really, like, that's a massive scale. You got over 1.5 million subscribers, and you're lying about this? Something we can expose, bro. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bro, you really fucked up. She like, yo, you fucked up. I'm telling you right now, this guy, chances are he doesn't have, okay, now like maybe 3 or 4 of those properties have like 5 to 6 or 7 different units in them, right? So I think he's counting those individuals' doors as like a property on its own, right? I think that's what he's doing. But I don't see like 19 anywhere, bro. Like I'm just seeing 6. So again, I don't know. Let me guess. They're probably gonna be like, "Oh, hey, he's probably stalking us, huh? We're going to stalker." Hey, listen, you brought this on yourself. I could do way worse. You're lucky. I'm just keeping it on task, bro. I could do way worse. Easy. Let's continue.
Walter, do you call him? Did he make you call him Fresh, or did you call him Walter?
I call him Walter, like privately.
Good. Yeah. Did he ever ask you to call him Fresh or anything? Or was he cool with Walter?
No.
Okay. Just curious. You know. Is he broke? He said he's broke. What do you know about his finances?
Well, for me, he's not wealthy for me, you know.
Damn.
What's for you wealthy? Well, so if you're looking for if you're looking a lineup of men and then seeing their income, what's in your opinion wealthy? Like this guy's rich.
They've asked me that before on the show, so I've always been honest.
Yeah.
I never said I don't care about money. Money is not important. I just said this is not the only thing I look for. I said.
Well, you dated his broke ass.
Literally.
I mean, he claims that he makes $1 million per year. So, I mean, it's okay, right? For me, it's okay. Because, you know, as Myron said, women should date up, right? We should date
the fuck up.
Right. Masculine, provider, leader. So, of course, I'm going to choose you. I mean, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to choose somebody who makes less money than me.
So then wait,
why would I do that?
So what's the number?
$1 million.
$1 million.
And look at the confidence.
Yeah,
Look at the you gotta make $1 million to rock with this. Just saying. Again, right? She's been straightforward this entire time. Now these guys will probably say, "Oh, well, look at that. That's evidence. See, she's a gold digger. Come on. I mean, she just wants a guy that makes $1 million." But Fresh was the one fronting. He was the one fronting the whole time. And even when she was talking about how her and Fresh met, right? Even when she was talking about that, it wasn't even because they met at a club, she says, and it wasn't even about like what I mean. He wasn't. Maybe he had the chains and whatnot. But probably wasn't flexing the money that hard, right? So again, it probably wasn't it right off the bat. She even mentioned that he was the only other guy that didn't right off the bat approach her, right? He just was staring her down, and eventually, you know, he wore her out and approached her, right? So he was different in that sense. She wasn't even thinking about the money. So this is what I'm telling you. A lot of times women would throw these numbers out because that's the ideal, but the heart wants what the heart wants, right? And I've seen tons of different situations where a woman can say $1 million, and you can say, okay, but how do you settle for Fresh, right? The heart wants what the heart wants. You see what I'm saying? So again, when you guys listen to these shows and you see these girls saying, "I want a man with 6 figures," okay, yeah, that's the ideal. But you guys got to understand, a lot of women, they have a lot of different criteria when they're looking for a partner. It's not just money and looks. Okay, those things they definitely don't get me wrong. They definitely matter. Okay, but those things aren't the final decision if you're gonna be someone she wants to be with or not. Okay, so I think the crazy ideas that these guys are embedding a lot of young guys, you got it. It's just too toxic. You guys are being set up to fail. Just being real with y'all.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money.
I'm not saying that has to be the thing. I'm just saying that's my standards.
Yeah, and he
I
and
mean,
he
you have a right.
claims to fit those standards, but he didn't.
So he's not making that kind of money.
He's not.
Yeah.
But he said he is, but he's not.
So it's
what I
everything his whole thing is all a front.
Facts.
That he's a play. Do you think he slept with 1,000 women?
No,
There's no way, right? And then
there's no way.
how can he sleep with 1,000 women and you're the first one he's gotten pregnant without using protection?
No, I'm not the first one. He got out of the door pregnant before, and he said that on the show. Some stuff about Hail Mary, you know. He took the girl to McDonald's, you know, sat her down and tell her they will be together after the abortion, and then never see her again. That's murder. That's murder. Okay, literally murder. And he said that on the show, and they were laughing about it. What's so funny about this?
Yeah, y'all are sick. Y'all are some sick ass weirdos. And it's even to the point where this is a game. I mean, you're Christians, right? Right? And you over here playing with babies' lives, because no matter what you call it, at the point of conception, when that baby is officially going to be a baby, when life has been put into that thing, all right, and it's gonna grow into being an adult, you are committing murder. And Daisy is right, because she's using your terminology as well. You're committing murder, and you're laughing about it, talking about, yeah, just give her a McGriddle and never talk to her again. It is murder. That's what this is. So, I mean, if we're just going to keep it a stack, you guys aren't even consistent, right? Because you will sit there and shame a woman, right? Talking about, oh, abortion is why, the community is dying. Abortion is why society sucks right now, right? Come to find out, this is what y'all are making girls do behind the scenes because you refuse to just be responsible. I mean, is it so hard to just put on a condom? Is it so hard to go get a plan B? It's $50 for a plan B, dog. I mean, they don't have a Walgreens where you're at. Walgreens is a multi-billion-dollar company. You're telling me Miami doesn't have a Walgreens? Y'all don't have a CVS, huh? You can't just walk in there. Y'all don't even have a Walmart pharmacy. I know y'all got a Walmart pharmacy somewhere. You telling me a morning after pill is just impossible for you to acquire? Like, again, all of this put together culminates in you being irresponsible and purposefully making irresponsible choices, because this is not how things are supposed to go. But yes, using your terminology, y'all out here having fun with people's lives. I mean, just think about it. How many of those unborn children out there that this guy just, out here just making women delete, and they're on their podcast laughing about it? Y'all are sick. You really are, bro. And to just bring God's name into this shit, oh, man. It's only your soul that's going to be judged when you get up there, bro. I'm just telling you right now.
What I wondered when you showed those texts about him encouraging you to get oh, by the way, I didn't even think about it. Sorry about my appearance. It's unrelated. I don't usually look like this.
No worries.
Yeah, I figured I might as well acknowledge it.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
When the text, when you posted the text, I wondered, what did his family think? Because I know he has said he's very religious. His family's very religious, Christians.
Yes.
And I'm sure his mom is not down with him having you get an abortion. Do you wonder what his family's reaction is to all this?
Well, personally, I think his mom is very submissive. His mom always being so quiet and listen to him. So basically, I think his mom cannot make a decision. But if she finds, or his grandma, especially his grandma, she's very religious. She gave me her Bible when I visited her.
Man.
So she really likes me.
What? Your mama a Christian? Hey, somebody tell his mama this is what he does to women, and see if your mama's gonna be okay with it. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna find that info. I'm not even gonna trip on it, bro. I'm calling your mama. Yeah, I'm gonna call your mama. It's a rap, dog. I'm calling your mama. I'm gonna tell her, hey, your son over here, booby. Okay, look what he playing games over here. He playing games with kids' lives. Yeah, somebody got to tell your mama. You mean the first time Daisy met her, the only gift she gave her was a Bible? That means Mama Weeks is devout. She is the devout Christian woman. It's just unfortunate that her son turned out to be such a monster, right? The devil in disguise, that's what we call it. I mean, jeez, what are we doing, Fresh? Imagine if your mama found out you over here throwing Hail Marys with women, and she's a Christian woman. Not just that, and she's a single mother. Bro, oh, I don't see. Now I'm convinced maybe mama doesn't really know what goes on in the States. Mama doesn't know what her son, little boy, is doing over here in the States. Maybe we got to just let her know. I don't know how great she is with technology. We'll find out. We'll find out, bro. You're fucking weird, dude. This is crazy.
You know, and she prayed with me.
Mm-hmm.
So I, for sure, if his grandma noticed, she would be upset.
Wow.
Wow.
Do they know? Do you think they know?
Good question.
Thank you.
I wonder.
Mhm.
I'm not sure. I think Fresh wouldn't tell them
Yeah.
unless they found on the internet.
Do you have a way to contact them?
No, I don't.
I mean, shit,
Yeah.
you probably would have, right? If you could.
I just wanted to respect him, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to be too much.
Oh, really? Wait, what is? Okay. You don't want to be too much. It seems like you're on a war path. Like you, is it true, accurate to say you hate Walter?
Yeah, I hate him. Of course,
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah.
Understandable.
And so what's your goal basically in doing these interviews and stuff? What's the best outcome?
I need a apologize, like
Mhm.
public apologize that he admitted that he made
No,
a mistake.
Daisy, nah. We need more than that. No, we need a lawsuit. Said no. And that's the thing. This is how, again, these guys want to call her a gold digger and all that stuff. All she really wants out of this is just, apologize for besmirching my name. You knew what went on behind the scenes. You know I'm not that type of girl, but because you refuse to take accountability and responsibility for your actions, you're over here just shifting it over to me and, having your fans attack me and ruin my name, right? And she works with top-tier people. So, again, it's like you just ruin this woman's brand image, or you're purposely trying to ruin her image, especially with this bullshit stunt right here, okay? Come on, bro. She's in New York. You're lying, okay? But with this bullshit stunt, you're trying to ruin her reputation, and all she wants in the end is an apology. You don't deserve this, bro. Fresh, you don't deserve this kind of grace. But then again, I'm not the kind of guy to say that, right? Because who else is deserving of grace? We don't know. We're all sinners. But again, I'm just saying, dude, that the fact that she just wants to Daisy, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You got to go harder than that. We need a law. You have so much evidence to get these people on defamation. You can basically own their podcast. That's your investments right there. I know we know you're looking for investments in America, Daisy. Just sue him. That's an investment right there, because you know how hard Myron works. All right, that dude is be working, doing live streams day and night till them Sims pay for your defamation suit. That's what's gonna happen. Okay, listen. Again, it just one thing I want to highlight though. All jokes aside, okay. All jokes aside, is just even Daisy just being headstrong and focused, saying, "Listen, I just want these guys to come out, apologize for putting dirt on my name." That's it, and I think that's admirable, right? That's why she's better than me, because I would have, man, oh man, I want blood, bro. You ruined my name. I want blood. Eye for an eye, bro. We both being blind in this bitch.
Mistake. He made me pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe he was just like, he can just say like he wasn't ready, when he just hear that I'm pregnant, maybe he needs some time, he can still just apologize to me and make things right. But people say that I planned the whole thing, I'm thinking for money. I already said so many times, I'm not looking for any time. I don't look for anything, okay?
The conversations that I've seen and everything, there's no, the only evidence shows the opposite. I mean, you're paying for your own stuff, you're paying for your apartment, you're paying for your jewelry. He's telling you he loves you. He's the one, as you said, coming in your pussy. Pardon my vulgar, it's just, I'm quoting you.
He says you're mine.
Mhm.
I can't wait to take what's mine all the time. He says
Oh man, that's a
I
lot.
just hate
That's low key kind of corny, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's corny as hell. Hey, bro, just be cool. I don't know why you gotta be that corny, dog. That's weird.
That's why I going everywhere, going on the internet. I just hate him so much. I want everybody to know like who he is.
It is
He did this to
interesting.
me, and
And
genuinely,
that's the thing. That's a valid statement, right? Because a lot of people, especially the fresh and fit tards, what they're saying right now is, oh, well, she's just doing this for clout. Okay. I mean, why can't she just stay behind the scenes and keep it quiet? I mean, she recorded a phone call. Duke, do you know she recorded a phone call? What kind of insane person would do that? I'm sorry. I thought we lived in the age where you got to have evidence, right? Y'all tell guys to record all the time because you can't trust what these women saying. So you expect the women not to do that to the guys? You don't think women are doing this and catching these line-ass, dirty, dusty dudes up? You don't think that's getting caught, right? So if the men need to videotape and record things for their protection, women also need to do that because they're grimy-ass dudes out there that do exactly what Fresh is doing. And think about this, you tards that are not even able to common sense your way through this, okay? Let's take a look at this for 1 second. Do you think her case will be that much worse if she had zero evidence at all? Wouldn't you think that? You would think her case would be that much worse. Matter of fact, some of y'all be like, yeah, she definitely lying. Where are the receipts? Where are the receipts, Stacey? Come on now. If she didn't have these receipts, y'all still wouldn't believe her. But then she has it. She's dropping it. Instead of, okay, acknowledging the receipts, y'all are moving the goalposts and saying, oh, well, why would she even put that out there? That's crazy. What? Do y'all niggas hear yourselves? You sound insane, okay? She's doing that to protect herself. It makes sense because now look at the crap show that's going on. So I support her exposing this dude, going full on because realistically, he tried to do her dirty, bro. He knew this was coming. It's not like you didn't know that birth control was a thing, bro. It's not like you didn't know condom was a thing. You said you like coming in her pussy. That's what you said. You called it your pussy, bro. So you knew exactly what the fuck you were doing, you nasty fucking weirdo. Come on, you knew exactly what you were doing. Come on. It's insane. Y'all fanboys still believe in this shit.
I only think that you are really damaging his reputation with his community.
Yeah.
That's the one because they see that everything he's talked about is just total bullshit, that he's just a liar. He's not about that at all. And he just wants to be a cute boyfriend. I don't know why he won't embrace that.
he was nice to me. That's why I cannot accept it. That he's treating me in this way right now. Because he was very nice to me when we were together. He made me feel like he made a lot of effort, because for me, in my imagination, I cannot think that if a man doesn't love me, he would text you and talk to you every day, because he's a businessman. At the end of the day, he has business to do, attend. He cannot just talk to a girl that just for pussy.
I told y'all. What did I tell y'all? Man, it's the high value, man. These niggas, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, they got all the time in the world. They stop this shit. Mr. Busy Man got time to tax women all day long. You're supposed to be running businesses. You in here boot up. Oh, hey baby, I love you. I love you. Come on, bro. You're supposed to be a businessman. It's not even that. You just met her. Talking about you love her. You love her. Spending money again. I don't know if, listen, it's worse on two fronts. It really is. Okay. It's worse. The first front is you're on the podcast talking about you got game and, you're a player or whatever it is. You're sleeping with thousands of women, but then this is your game behind the scenes. You're out here just spending boatloads of money on women. If this is what you're doing, spending this much money at time just to have sex with them, you're definitely not rich, bro. Because think about it. If you slept with over 1,000 girls, and each of those girls you pulled the same bullshit on, you're not rich. All your money is going towards fronting. That's all your money is. And the second front is, if this is actually your game, then you don't have game. You're just tricking. I mean, that's the oldest trick in the book. Give a girl money, right? That's what you're doing. You're being a trick. Okay, so it's worse on two fronts because either way, you look bad, really bad. Okay, shout out to Zach C with the 5. Zach says, if this whole situation with Daisy doesn't end up being a death blow for the FNF podcast, I don't know what will. Listen, their podcast is done. The after show, again, you can't stop simps from simping. They love OnlyFans girls, okay? And that's literally Fresh and Fit's bigger money maker. So that's still gonna do well. But their normal shows where they'll have guests on and they'll talk to guests about fancy things or whatever it is, the fans are not worried. Listen, and now all they have now are people who are just there for the women. That's it. The fans, they don't give a fuck anymore. Like, oh, Myron, you're gonna tell us about real estate and you buying properties in slums? Really? you're gonna teach me about real estate, buddy? Okay. Fresh. You're gonna talk to me about dating? You're gonna talk to me about dating and women and accountability? And over here, you're not even taking care of your responsibility. Really, Fresh? Again, it's that mentality that over time, slowly, the relevancy is done. And here's the thing: Myron had a chance to save this whole nonsense, and then just get rid of Fresh. I'm not joking. You still got a chance, Myron. I know. Oh my God, I'm not leaving him. I love Fresh. These two niggas are my niggas. You guys always just talking shit. Listen, I know, I get it. I understand, my boy, I get it. But you know that grave you said you talking about you gonna take him to your grave. Yeah, that's coming up pretty soon. So you might have a decision to make here. And I'm sure the boys around you, the Rolo Tomasis and all that, I'm sure they're probably in your ear right now talking some sense to you. Okay, Fresh, he's not it, bro. Okay, help get Candace Owens on. Okay, get her. If you get her on again, right? Who's the other guy that would have made a better co-host, right? Hell, even a discount Terrence Howard behind the scenes. Get him up there. What is his name? What's that dude's name again? Who's that good dude? What's his name? He looks like Terrence Howard's nephew. Y'all know who he is? Who's that guy? I forgot his name now. I always call him Discount Terrence Howard. Chat, help me out. But get him in there. He'll probably have a better situation than Fresh. Okay, I don't know. Okay, but Fresh ain't it. He's just bringing down the show. Okay. Tony says Chris. It's Chris. Yeah, get Chris in there. Have him on the show. Be the B Mike. He'll do a better job. But yeah, it's blown up in their faces. Myron, you fucked up. You saw the show that they did. It was literally a live stream after Myron's bullshit when they went to Vegas, and they got called out by OnlyFans girl. How can you talk sense to women now, knowing fully well they know the whole story now? And guess what? Fresh didn't even stand up for himself then. He ended up running. Oh my God, Myron, daddy, can you help me? And then Myron tried to get her kicked out. I mean, these guys, they can't shake this anymore. It's over. All right, the legitimacy the last bit of legitimacy that they had is gone. It's over. They're not. There's nothing else there. Sasha Rosewater with the $15 super chat. Shout out to Sasha. Sasha says that fully factual rant you went on about these losers' worldview. It's those pathetic thoughts that makes me feel bad for them. Then I remember they bought a course from Fresh and Fit. Yeah. No. I went through that too. Chat, y'all see me go through the stages of grief here because sometimes I feel bad for these guys. And then you see the kind of shit that the trash they're talking, and you're like, nah, fuck y'all. Like, and then you feel bad for them again, and then you see how they're so confident in their ignorance. It's like, yo, what? You're arrogant, dog. You don't know nothing. You're just boastful for nothing, bro. We're trying to wake you up, but it's just their sheer arrogance and the audacity to try to clown you, knowing fully well that they're wrong. It's like, I can't feel sorry for you, bro. I can't. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. Y'all deserve all of this shit. If y'all get scammed, you deserve it, okay? Maybe rock bottom is the best thing these people need to go ahead and start climbing their way up. Maybe they need to be scammed by their internet daddies. The moment you get scammed by your internet daddy, like Myron and whoever else is selling you courses out there, and you realize that, damn, maybe I'm really that stupid. Hopefully, you come to your senses and go touch grass in the real world. There are tons of it out there. You won't believe. I'm telling you right now, these guys, it's just so sad. But then you can't be sad at the same time because these guys are that. It's like, I can't. Like, that's why I'm just, fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna just clown y'all and these bozos as well until y'all get the message. But shout out to you, Sasha. I appreciate that. Tony with the 5. Tony says, "Sup, fam? I didn't know celebrities and rappers were low-key sus like Diddy." Oh yeah, I mean they're all sus, bro. Look at Myron. Says the Boondock episode with Gangstalicious predicted it back in 2007. Yo, facts. They did. Yo, Boondocks needs another season, dog. They need another freaking season. They predicted that stuff. Gangstalicious. Listen, I won't be surprised. A lot of these rappers, bro. Here's the thing. Even I wouldn't be surprised if some of these rappers that we don't know. They probably did things to get these labels, to the record deals, right? Who knows? They probably did some sus shit to get these record deals. We don't know. But we know that 2024 is the era of everybody in Hollywood getting exposed. So who knows? There might be something else coming down the pipeline with a bunch of these other rappers doing some crazy things for, that little contract. I mean, again, it's just insane how the world is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he put way too, yeah.
That doesn't make sense for me. 'Cause
When's the last time you guys talked? Are you guys in communication at all?
no,
No.
not at all.
Wow. I wonder what he's thinking about all this. We should try to get him. Would no.
Nah, he doesn't deserve access to Daisy anymore.
No. Well, let me ask you this: as Walter's advocate, and I say that in the sense that when I interviewed him, I was trying to give him good advice. So let me continue in that good faith effort. If Walter grovels before you and says, "Baby, I've made a mistake. I want to keep coming in that pussy."
Hey, yo,
No way.
yo.
Is there
no,
any
come
chance
on.
that you can take him back and have a family?
No way.
No
Mhm.
way. He's done.
He's done.
Do you want the baby to be in the baby's life?
From baby's perspective, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he doesn't deserve
Mhm.
the baby.
No,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't.
deserve anything.
She's got a point right there.
Because until now, he's not saying anything. He's not making any announcement. Just letting Myron talk in front of him. Like,
Hell,
you're an
Myron
adult.
might as well be the daddy. I'm being dead ass, chat. Myron might as well be the daddy. Hey, kick Fresh out the photo, right? And put Myron in there. He'll be a better dad than Fresh, I guess, right? I mean, just think about it. Well, what in what way is he's giving you all the signs that he's not going to be a good father. He doesn't want to be in a kid's life. So what's the fucking point, right? There's no point to it at all, all right? And even when it comes down to taking accountability, he's letting Myron do all of that. It doesn't even make any sense. So I don't think he's really. I think it's kind of dead, bro. I really think it's dead. He had a good window. I think all she wants now is either an apology, or if they keep going with this type of bullshit here, all this fake nonsense that they're trying to pull off, again, it's just going to be that much worse for him. So wake up, smell the mustard. It's not looking good out here for y'all.
That was
You made a
really
mistake.
cowardly, wasn't it? He sent his friend out. That was crazy.
I think Myron just in love with this guy. Cannot accept that Fresh was actually in love with me,
Yeah.
So, do you think that Fit might be having some weird emotional reason to maybe try to like derail your relationship? Do you think he'd pick Fit over you? Is he that pathetic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, he is.
Because look, I think I kind of feel bad for them because they have to be faithful what they say. They cannot be in a relationship, cannot be serious to any girl. Like,
Yeah.
I think Fresh was at some point he was in love with me, but he cannot do that. And he also said that after we broke up, he said, "Even you, I want you, but I can't. I'm just gonna hurt you." He said,
What a
"I
weird
want you,
comment.
but I can't. I'm just gonna hurt you."
It's so pathetic. It really is. Because these guys know the moment they get booed up, it's a wrap for their careers. It's a wrap for their careers, right? Because now, how you gonna tell a guy how to date when you over here boot up, bro? You got a girl now. Hey, you out of the market. Get out, right? Let me look and think about it. Look what happened to all these pill popping influencers that all of a sudden got married. Donovan Sharp got married. Irrelevant. What is that? Hafiz from the Roommates got married. Irrelevant, right? All these guys getting married just becoming irrelevant because it no longer suits the single narrative. You can no longer do that because now what you're proving is the exact opposite of what you guys preach, is that there are good women out there that are still worthy of being married to, especially in this toxic dating environment you guys claim is so bad, right? Somehow these guys who've been talking about, oh, dating sucks now, women are horrible, they're finding wives. It doesn't fit their narrative. So that's why Fresh was having this internal crisis. It makes perfect sense.
Because they have to be this single man in Miami out there,
Yes,
That's
totally.
the rematch.
That's what I see as well. They're totally trapped in their own psycho worldviews. How's the pregnancy doing? How far along are you now?
I think it's around 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah,
Everything's going good. How do you feel?
I'm feeling fine. Yeah. I haven't decided what to do yet. So
Oh,
I
you
really don't know what to do. I'm really confused.
in terms of
makes
keeping the
sense.
baby, you
I
have
mean,
you're
look at the environment that's going on around her right now. It makes perfect sense. And the thing is, I'm not a woman who's pregnant going through all this. I don't know, right? But for those of you women out there, if you were pregnant and this is how the guy who impregnated you is behaving online, and he's trying to trash you and do everything to besmirch your name, make you look like a total escort, a hoe, or whatever it is, would you still consider keeping this guy's baby? Let's just be real, all right? And just keep religion and all that stuff aside. Let's just keep the facts. Is this guy gonna be someone you want your kid growing up to know? Someone that doesn't even want to know the kid. And it's one of those decisions you really got to take into consideration, right? Again, right? You can go to religious angle, and we know for a fact Fresh is willing to throw all that away in the moment's notice. Throw away the religion values, throw away everything, right? The moment you get responsibilities thrown at you. So again, I don't know. This is crazy, but yeah, it makes sense why she would be thinking that, where she doesn't even know what to do or where to go, because it has to be incredibly frustrating. And on top of that, a woman, there's never a time a woman is more vulnerable than when she's pregnant, physically and mentally. And this is the kind of crap you guys are pulling right now. I mean, it just really shows you. It really shows you. It really is. And Daisy, just pure strength right here that we're seeing from her. I mean, the jacket looking good, nice and everything. Just keeping it on task, right? God knows what you're going through. But yeah, it's crazy. Yazabeth Cruz, shout out to you for the $20 super chat. Shout out to Yazabeth Cruz. She says, well, we support you. I appreciate that. That really means a lot to me. Thank you. More deep. Yo, more deep. Where the hell you been? Where have you been, my dog? We would needed your modern powers a while back, bro. But shout out to you. More deep said, could fake Myron take Walter's spot? He's just as good as a liar as Myron. What do you think? Hey, if he doesn't get sued to oblivion first, all right, he could, right? If he doesn't get sued, maybe, right? But yeah, he would actually do a better job. And that's fake Myron we're talking about here. But he would be a better job than Fresh. Anybody at this point, I can pluck out a random Fresh and Fit subscriber, and they'll do a better job than Fresh. Matter of fact, I think the subscribers have pointed that out themselves. they said that themselves. Like, yo, I can be better than Fresh. I mean, I'm just being real. Shout out to more D, bro. Hey, let me know if you saw the Dune movie, the part 2. Let me know if you've seen that yet. Shout out to you. Sasha Rosewater with the 5 says, not the rub burning salt in the fatal wound. Hey, I don't think they'd mind that. Says, Myron sus as fuck. Gaines would absolutely put Fresh to choose him. Y'all know because they bros. Listen, push Fresh to choose him. Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, these guys, they talk about loyalty, right? They talk a big game about loyalty and friendship and the power of love and all that bullshit. The power of friendship, right? Get your friendship bracelets out. Okay, listen, they talk about that a great deal, but then we've seen them time again backstab their own crew. Okay, these are members of their own crew. They'll just instantly backstab. So we've seen that happen a lot. Loyalty means nothing to these people. It's all for clout. They say this shit for clout. Look how many people they've screwed over so far. All right, the loyalty, my ass. Okay, so I don't know. I think that if people push this long enough, right, and I think the biggest push now is going to be coming from their fan base, because Fresh and Fit, I don't know if you guys noticed, but this controversy is starting to snowball. Larger and larger creators are covering this now, okay? And I'm not talking about like doing live streams. I'm talking about they're dropping videos on this, right? Where there was the last one, Oompaville. Oompaville dropped a video on this not too long ago, all right? It was just recent, like a day ago, 2 days ago, whatnot. So a lot of different content creators, because I'm following this now, it's now propagating towards the wider realm of YouTube, how insanely stupid these two people are, okay? I think as the backlash starts to grow, because it's crazy. It's been a couple of weeks and it's still growing, right? It's gonna get, that pressure is gonna get hard, right? Pause. But you know what's gonna happen is if they do the call-in show, which I don't think they're gonna do ever again, but if they end up doing it, that's where you're gonna see a lot of pushback from their fans, and even pushing. Probably what you're gonna see is they're gonna try to push Fresh for more answers regarding this Daisy situation. That's what's gonna happen, okay? And that's why I think they're not gonna do another call-in show again. They're never gonna do it. They wouldn't have the balls to. Matter of fact, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong, y'all not going to do another call show, because they know for a fact this is the kind of crap the fan base are going to bring up, because there's a massive split in the audience base right now. There is. That's why they're so desperate to put this to bed. But you can't sweep this under the rug. It's just too much.
Shane?
But
Wow. That's a horrible, yeah, I mean, listen, it's a horrible decision to have to make, you know?
And it's totally your choice.
Yeah, it's totally.
yeah, Yeah, for sure. You know, even if one day I decide I don't keep the baby, they're gonna say, "Oh, I know she's a bitch, she's lying," you know, all this stuff, all this type of stuff. They're gonna say that for sure. He's gonna make a whole episode just for me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, you know, these guys like they have like Monday for what? Monday talk about money or teaching people how to become successful and how to be financial free. You guys are not financial free. How can you teach people to be financial free?
That's the scam.
Like you
They get-
Yo, that's facts. Yo, Daisy's spitting right now. Facts. Y'all not financially free. You need your podcast. That's it. Listen, financially free meaning, hey, I can do with the podcast. It's a nice little extra cherry on top, but I got my finances and stuff that I'm dealing with in the real world. We're good. That's not needing this. But listen, Myron, I know you left Homeland Security to do the podcasting, and you feel as though, you know, I'm an entrepreneur. What it is, I make my own money now, right? No, you just traded one boss for another one. In this case, YouTube. And what's even worse is YouTube no longer paying you no more. You're not even on a partnership program. So you're working for a boss that's not paying you. All right. Again, it's just you traded one master for another. So you talk about I'm financially free. No, nigga, you need YouTube. That's what y'all ass was over here crying. You were crying like a baby, dog, when YouTube departnered you. That's what happened because you need it. Okay. Again, you guys got to understand. When these guys come out here with these crazy advice saying this is how I made it, so you can do it too. All right, you really got to look at them, really do. Okay, listen, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. I work a 9 to 5. Okay, and that's why I'm not really worried about YouTube as much. If YouTube goes away, I have my professional career. I'm set. I like working with computers. It is what it is, right? I'm set. It doesn't matter to me. All right, I got the credentials to do way more. But the thing is, you guys need the podcast. If YouTube goes bye. All right, Myron, we saw your real estate properties. You're renting out slums. That's what this is. Okay, the market twists any which way. You're done. Okay, so you guys need the podcast. And Fresh, Lord knows what he's doing. We don't even, we have to investigate his income sources, but Lord knows what he's doing. We don't know. All right, but we know that these guys, they're not. The financial stability is in question. Absolutely, bro. Again, stop playing games.
Making money from bullying women, you know, insult women.
Yeah.
This is what you do. This is what they do.
So he revealed something on accident in our interview that he introduces a lot of girls to his mom. Did you hear that part?
Damn.
Right. I heard everything.
You heard everything. Did you have any thoughts about that?
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Why would he include his mom in that? Like, how crazy is that?
Wild, bro.
Well, he told me not that much actually. Probably three women, but Myron was exaggerated, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
And so, can I ask you a question? And I mean this with all due respect. What did you see in him?
I knew you were gonna say that. Everybody else.
That's a valid question.
I don't know. Really. Sometimes when you fell in love, you don't need any reason to be, you know. Well, I always like encourage him, you know, wanted to grow together, you know, make him feel so confident. I know people talk about his appearance, you know, and I see that, but for me, he's very attractive, still very attractive to me, and I've never mentioned that ever with him. I always make him confident with me, never try to gaslighting him, you know. I just tried everything to be with him.
Here's the Burger King. He was wearing a crown in one of them that I thought kind of looked like this from the subreddit. So this is Fresh in his empire.
Oh, wait, what?
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks everybody.
Crazy.
Appreciate that. That is Burger King Fresh. And interestingly, Burger King is made fresh. So
Hey, come on, Ethan.
All
right. You are killing it today, brother.
Thank
Oh
you.
my
Thanks,
God,
man.
So funny.
Thank you, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay, I got a subscriber.
Now that's a whopper of a joke.
Here. Okay, there you go. That was not bad.
Hey, here, I got another one for you.
Oh God. Sorry about this, Daisy. Taking a detour here. Cool. I have to tell you something.
I want to tell you something as well.
Ooh.
we were laughing about this the 411 girl who's lovely. I thought, you know, the video was nice. She just had this funny moment where you were talking about something serious and it was like, yay, I got a subscriber.
Yay, I got a subscriber.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's being funny. I would never do that. Chestnuts. No. So is there anything you want us to know about Walter, I guess? What do people need to know about this guy? Or Fit?
Well, first of all, I think they are very bad influence.
Mhm.
They're actually damaged the American society. I think people should stop listening to or go watch the show
Yo, facts.
whatsoever. They don't have any skills for financially. They don't have skills. And they are insulting women on public.
Oh,
Mhm.
well,
This is very bad.
why do you say that they don't have financial skills?
Because they don't. I mean, first of all, they did not study finance. They're
They-
not professional.
He's broke.
And yeah, and both of them, they're not making any money from doing finance.
Right.
Damn.
So the income
Right
is from
here.
the
Bombshell. No money making from financing, yet they got real estate. What do you call it? Money Monday shows, huh? What on earth can these people teach you? They can't even take their own advice. Come on, people, be smart.
podcast, main income podcast, or whatever the constellation is, like consulting, maybe dating consulting.
Yeah.
So if you're not making money from this finance or crypto, how can you teach people?
So
You're
I-
not an expert on this. How can you teach people?
Right.
Mhm.
Did you I'm curious, during the months you guys were together, did you never see like clips from the show and hear the kind of stuff he was talking about? Because he's been, you know, kind of doing this whole shtick for a while now.
So I watched a few episodes when I was in China, and I argued with him a few times, but he didn't say anything on the show. So basically, he doesn't really talk, right? So
Yo, she even said, "Hey, yo, Fresh doesn't even talk on the show." What is his value, bro? Can somebody tell me what Fresh's value is on that show? He barely talks. Like what? Again, what is he doing, bro? What is the value? There's no value here.
it's just business. But I got so pissed off with Myron so many times because every time he talks about women, he just acts like he hates women. You know, he has bad opinion about women, and sometimes he say woman is just an object. This is not true. You know, I think he has a real issue with women. So I
for
told
sure.
Fresh many times. Yeah, I texted him many times. I told him this is bad. You cannot let him influence you. This is also how you think. And he said, "Oh, we know this." He said,
I'm curious about the apartment he stole from you. That part of the story
Yeah,
was
that shit's
absolutely bananas to me.
crazy.
You guys were looking at an apartment together. You said it was about $4,500 a month, right?
right.
Was it a nice apartment? Why would he take it? He took it because he wanted to move. So did he move into that apartment? Do you know?
Not yet, because he's leasing. His contract for this current apartment is finishing on June or July, I think it's supposed to be. So we went to see this apartment that was supposed to take for me, that he was supposed to take from me, and he ended up like, maybe I should take that for myself.
That's so fucking crazy.
That's grimy as hell, bro.
It's funny how obscene that is. Yeah. Also, I wanted to ask you. Oh yeah, do you have the fake bracelet? I wanted to see how fake it looked.
Actually, no, because when I told him about this, and I took it off in front of him. I threw it away, like just right on the table.
But we got it. We got the fake bracelet. It's right here. There's the fake bracelet right there. The fake Van Cleef bracelet, bro. That's wild, bro. Come on, Fresh. You could do better than that.
Dude,
Yeah, he
that's
bought me a fake thing to install me, so I felt really like uncomfortable, but I didn't want to hurt him immediately. So after 2 days, I told him, I realized this is fake, so I just
wow.
took it off. Yeah.
Do you still have the Van Cleef bracelet that you guys went in together?
Oh yeah, I do.
Fuck yeah. You're wearing it
Oh,
now.
Oh,
It looks
I love
good,
it.
girl.
damn.
Put that up. Let me
Gotta
see that.
handle it. Where should I know it?
It's
Let me
yours.
see that. Let me see them diamonds shine. Let me see that.
Oh,
Bro, flexing while destroying your lives. This is awesome. Bro, oh, damn. It looks way different too. Yo, chat, look at the fake one. Chat. Look at the fake one he bought, and then look at the real one. Look at the fake one. Look at the real one. I mean, I can't believe that's 30 grand, first of all. Second of all, like fresh. Really, bro? You don't think she would know? Look at this. This is so obvious. This is obviously bad. Oh my goodness, dog. Wow. Wow. I can't believe it, bro. Yeah, even just comparing the two now, it's clear this is fake. Like, I don't even know where did they even get this bag from. They probably stole it bought it on eBay or some shit, right? Because you can buy fake bags, fake designer bags online. So he probably bought the fake designer bag along with the fake bracelet, but there's the real one right there. That's crazy, bro. You go, girl.
oh,
That's
beautiful.
Sheesh. Nice.
Okay, look, I gotta show you guys something, okay? So this is not the only fake thing that he bought for me, but also basically I think he was fake stuff for himself.
What?
You guys see?
That Rolly looks familiar. Oh, wow. Whoa. Wow, you mean she found the fake Rolly that this nigga's been stunting with this entire time? Oh my goodness, look at this. Right? It's the same Rolex. Chat, it's the same Rolex. We got it right here. It's the same Rolex. Oh my God, Fresh. You're done. You done fucked up, bro. This is bad. You're done messed up, my boy.
This what Rolex watch?
Oh,
Wait. He said he bought you a fake Rolex, you said?
No, this is his watch.
Oh,
and
that's
it's fake.
Right. One day I pick it up. I'm like, this is super light. This is not Rolex. I have many Rolex. I love Rolex. This is also investment, you know. But I just can tell it's fake. It's super light. This diamond looks shit.
oh my God.
And
He's
this one,
such a
if it's a real Rolex watch, if it's real, this one's very rare in the market. It's at least $200,000.
right.
Okay.
A lot of coconuts.
Like what's the point of faking with that shit, right? I barely wear jewelry. I got like my earrings and then maybe a ring or two. But like I don't like to be all flashy with jewelry. I'm just not a flashy guy generally. I look down upon that stuff because like why? It's just opulence and display of things that why? What's the point? Are you trying to get robbed? Like what's the point? I never understood that. But then to go the lengths of buying something that's fake, and she's calling you out on it because you ran into one that knows quality now. She knows it's fake, and she's like, well, if this was a real Rolex, it'd have been about $100,000. This dude could barely afford 15 grand to go half with her on that bracelet she got on. It now makes total sense. This is just so bad. Like a lot of new stuff is just being exposed right now. It's not even funny. We're getting a watch. We're getting a picture what the watch look like. We know what the bracelet looks like. There's just too much. Why are you trashing me with the 5? Shout out to you. Says, how are these clowns helping men? We don't know. Apparently, they're a bunch of men ready to commit suicide, and these guys are just right there helping them pull the gun out of their mouths. I don't know. I honestly don't know how they're helping men save lives. It seems like they're destroying lives, and not just the lives of men, the lives of unborn men, right? We don't know, but they seem like they're just accustomed to that. But it's weird. It says F&F bring OnlyFans and Instagram models on to promote their sites, and the alphas then subscribe and then he says sites and the alphas then subscribe and simp for them. Well, yeah. Here's the alphas. Okay, I know what you mean now. He says then the alphas then subscribe and simp for them. Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, no. I don't think they're alphas at all. I know you're playing. But the thing is, a lot of these Fresh and Fit, their platform, and I've been telling you all this for a long time. Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening, and I just wish somebody would listen. Send it to somebody, okay? These guys and their platform are single-handedly responsible for a lot of the porn addiction you see it happening with young men nowadays. I think these guys are, because other than that, listen, we even saw an example of it when they were trying to kick that one girl out, right? And she wanted to shout out her not OnlyFans, her Instagram account, but they didn't want her to shout it out her Instagram account, right? And the reason why they didn't want her to do that, because in that Instagram account, you're going to see the OnlyFans link in there. And then you go in, subscribe to the OnlyFans, and then, it is what it is. A lot of their fans are young men. A lot of them are struggling with issues, right? And then when they see these women, okay, they talk shit online. And then after the live stream is done, you wait for the Instagram. The girls will give out their IGs. The guys who are watching writes down the IGs and go simp for them behind the scenes. This is what happens. Okay, this is the OnlyFans revolving door. The podcast, the OnlyFans revolving door. And to be fair, it's not just Fresh and Fit. Whatever podcast is doing the same thing. Okay, and all these pill popping podcast bro type setup podcasts where they're having OnlyFans girls come up there and then for them to bash, and then only for these guys to simp on later on. It's a cycle, a deranged cycle that needs to be stopped. I think these guys are doing way more damage to the psyches of young men than any good out there. But nobody wants to listen because sex sells. So who cares, right?
That.
Any other dirt on the man we should know?
Sorry?
You got any other dirt on the man? Let's hear
This
it.
is not dirt. This is not dirt. This is just a fact,
Right.
Well, since they're doing this nasty things to me.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm glad you caught that too, because Ethan, he tends to play dirty sometimes, and I have an issue with that. But I didn't like that phrasing where it's like any more dirt you got on these guys. She's not out here peddling dirt. She's out here just peddling the truth. All right, and the truth is it hurts. It hurts a lot of these people because it's the truth. Okay, so I'm glad that Daisy caught on to that and call it out. No, it's not dirt, it's the truth. Because again, no one is sitting here trying to dig up dirt on Fresh and Fit. Fresh brought this on himself. He literally brought this on himself. One quick conversation. That's all he would have done. Just pick up the phone and talk to her when she was calling you. You didn't do that. You fucked up. You let it get this far. It's a testament to your lack of problem-solving skills. This is a testament of that. You let it get this far. And honestly, I think the more she does her rounds on these platforms, the better it looks for her. Because, again, it's easy to try to cover up the truth, especially when you try to keep the truth silent. But when it's out there and it's making sense and a lot of people are starting to understand now, bruh, again, the more she's doing this stuff, the better she looks. Honestly, just being real. Sasha Rosewater with the 5 out. The Sasha says, while this whole situation is sad and avoidable, Daisy and her bravery is the best thing that could have happened to FNF for us, not them. Yeah, facts. And this is exactly what I was just saying. Right? I think now, and I know Daisy, she's got a lot of stuff going on, and this stuff is hard, right? Dealing with a lot of this crap, it's tough. Okay, but I think the best thing for her literally is to be out there front and center exposing these guys. That's the best thing she can do, because the more she's out there, the more the perception of a lot of the fans they had for her will start to change. They'll stop seeing her as this desperate 304 that's trying to get clout. And they're going to start more and more seeing her as a woman who's been scorned but has a story to tell. Right? That's the mentality that's slowly starting to change. And she has to, because then if she disappeared like all these other girls that have been through the similar controversy did, it's not going to change the minds of a lot of these pill popping weirdos. But the fact that she's on here and she's saying, hey, this is what they did to me, and now this is what they're doing to other women. I am not standing for this, and they will be exposed. And she's consistent. She has been consistent, telling the same thing. No, nothing has been deviated from exactly what had happened. We've seen her consistency. We've seen Fresh and Fit try to lie about it. And the more we see this stuff, right, the less their fans are going to be supportive of Fresh and Fit. They're going to view Daisy as not a desperate 304, more of a woman with a story to tell because she really got hurt. And it's going to look bad on these guys. So that's why I applaud her for doing it. So first they'll shame you, all right, or they'll laugh at you, all right? And then before you know it, the more sense you start to make, they start to understand and follow you. That's just how that works. And listen, we've been with Team Daisy since day one because we knew Fresh and Fit were liars. We knew for a fact they're liars. And we know this because they've done this to multiple women. Okay. You can't hide from that shit. These guys are scumbags. You can't, it is what it is, right? So we know that. So we're Team Daisy from day one. But now a lot more people are coming around and understanding the more she shows strength because that's what she's doing. I know they'll try to shame her. Oh, you're a clout chaser or whatnot. And she's doing a great job ignoring all that. She's showing strength right now, and more people are going to start recognizing that. We're seeing that right now, right? You know, even people that used to think, maybe she was a 3 or 4, now they're seeing her out there and she's talking her shit. Bruh, now they're saying, yeah, Fresh, you fucked up. That's literally the mindset change. Fresh, you're fucked up. Like they went from Daisy 304 to Fresh, you're fucked up. And that's honestly how you fight these guys. You don't run, you don't hide, you stand straight up because as long as you got the truth, ain't nothing can touch you. They can try to do whatever. They can do anything that they can. They can deflect and whatever it is. But the one thing you understand is a lie is a lie. The truth don't got to dress itself up. A lie does. That's it. And look at what they're doing. Look at all the dress up and makeup they're putting on there. They don't. And Daisy don't need to do that. She's been consistent. So, you know, the longer she does this, the worse it looks for them, and the more the perceptions of their audience they have of her, the more that starts to change. Facts.
I have to
The notes of today.
the note of today. Oh, right. Okay, so
Somebody's there with you?
Yeah, who's that? Who's
yeah,
who's
I think with my friend.
gorgeous voice behind the scenes over there? What's going on? What did I just hear back there? Is there somebody back there?
The notes of today.
The note of today. Oh, right. Okay, so
Somebody's there with you?
No.
yeah, I think with my friend. So basically, 2 days ago, that he posted vlogs that somebody wrote him a note, and they were saying I wrote that note to put in people.
This shit right here, guys. This is what Daisy's talking about right here. Right here. There's a weird ass note. All of a sudden, Fresh wakes up in the morning with his camera running, walking down to his garage, and there's a note. Really? You just expect us to think this came out of nowhere? Okay.
Car. Oh, I love you, and blah blah blah. They're saying I'm stalking on him. I'm in New
Oh,
York.
what a
Come
loser.
on. I'm in New York. How can I stalk you?
Freaks.
You're
You
in my
left.
army.
Yeah, you left, man.
Right.
So, yeah, there's also some other really troubling stuff that we kind of brought up that I was curious what you thought about, like giving underage girls alcohol. And do you believe that there's just water in the red cups?
No, I don't.
Yeah, of course not. It's silly, right?
Yeah, I was.
That's a dangerous game, bro. That really is. Like, if your house ever gets raided and you got a bunch of 18-year-old girls drinking liquor, you know how big of a fine that is? That's a massive fine, dog. Like, you stop playing these, and you guys are so public. You're a massive platform. You don't think anybody out there in Brickell can say, "Hey, yo, listen, these guys are serving alcohol to minors." That's it. That's a wrap, bro. Like, why y'all? You don't need to be doing this. And O'Shea Duke Jackson warned you especially about this. Stop feeding alcohol to underage girls, bro. It just makes you guys look weird. And the fact that you guys end up shaming and clowning these girls who are inebriated, it just makes y'all look like bullies, bro. You have to weaken these women with alcohol, all right, and then so you can beat them over the head with your weird talking points. Okay, go figure, bro. I mean, this stuff is just gross. It really is. John with the 5 shout to you says, Fresh telling me them diamonds we know when they rhinestones. He says they ain't diamonds, nigga. Them some rhinestone or glass. That's what it is. And that's again, this is what we tell you. Don't believe the crap that you see on the internet, right? Again, these guys over here, oh, look at our show. We got the cameras, we got the Lambos, we got the Rolexes, we got all this stuff. And what have we uncovered about a lot of these guys, right? Sometimes their cars are rented or leased. They don't actually own it. Okay, the houses they have is rented or leased. They don't actually own it. Okay, a lot of things that they claim to flex on is just fake. Okay, we've exposed that time again on these shows. And I think how long is it going to take for y'all to just wake up? Smell the goddamn mustard. These guys are fake. All right. Yeah, they'll sit there. Oh, look, this guy with the curtains. Look, he's got the curtain. I think I don't care. I just need a camera and a mic and some curtains. We good. All right. I don't need anything else. All right. I'm not about that life that y'all out there with. It's not us. All right. We got a bunch of people who just regular out here. Not everybody's on your bullshit. And okay, just because they're calling you out doesn't mean they're hating on you, because there's nothing. Listen, there's more to life than money and cars. Okay, it doesn't mean they're hating on you because of that. Sometimes your personality is just that shitty, and you guys just need that wake up call. All right, if you're not gonna listen to somebody else, hopefully you start listening to your own fans, because they're telling you that right now, and the backlash is only gonna get worse. You coming out here trying to pull this stunt, Fresh, really? What are we doing? You think people are gonna say, "Oh my God, Daisy's really stalking Fresh"? Oh my God, she's what perception do you think people were gonna have after you putting this out there? You think, "Oh my God, they're gonna see Daisy as this stalker and this insane woman"? You think that's the perception they're gonna get of this, or they're gonna think, "Oh, Fresh is getting desperate enough to write a fucking note to himself"? I mean, you write a note to yourself, stick it in your car, and then you put the charade on. You think people are not gonna instantly think that? If they don't think you doctored a video and replaced her voice with AI, you don't think you're capable enough to do this? This is just pathetic, bro. It really is.
I watched the whole episode just today, like 2 hours ago. I watched the whole show and also opinion. I have some opinion about how Myron is always talking about politics, you know, Israel, not Israel, like, what's this word, like Jewish, you know.
Mhm.
And I did some research about this. You know, he said that he loves to learn history and reading history, but he doesn't even know how many people died, how many Jewish people died.
No, he sure doesn't.
He doesn't have a clue, you know.
No,
And he's always trying and pretending to be like smart politic. Like if he's that smart, he should be working for Donald Trump or Biden, Joe Biden, not talking on a podcast like bullying women every day.
True.
That's
Well,
probably that's
Myron, what he does is he tries to rely on the fact that he was some kind of federal agent. He tries to rely on that to be like, oh, yeah, you should take me as some kind of authority figure on certain issues when it comes to politics, right? Even DJ Academics asked him about the P. Diddy situation, which was like, DJ Academics, stop. We need to talk to you. You need an intervention, bro. After what we just see you with what you doing with Shay Glizzy, you need an intervention, DJ Academics. You don't need to be talking about P. Diddy right now. We need to talk about what's going on in your house, okay? Because you getting exposed left and right, mister. I love you. I flew you out. And now you're just going to be with him? I'm trying to call you. I'm trying to be with you. Last night I told you I loved you. And you said, okay. Okay. Don't you know I look like that was DJ Academics. Dude was literally crying over a woman who was telling him every which way possible, nigga, I don't want you. Stop hitting up my line. You made a crazy woman that you said was crazy. You made a woman that you said was crazy online look sane. That's what you did, DJ Academics. You need to worry about yourself, not P. Diddy. I think that's the last person on your list, bro. But yeah, I'm like, who goes to Myron for any of these professional advice? The guy runs a podcast where he shits on OnlyFans girls all day. I don't think I'd take his advice on anything related to politics or crime. Just being real.
He's only skilled to make money, but he just wanted to be smart.
So true. So true. Yeah. So we were going through, we put together this PowerPoint presentation of the timeline. We were about to play some voice notes you sent us. Would it be all right with you if we play those and then we can discuss if there's anything to say about them? Okay, great. So did you send these? Who has?
They're in Tucci Discord.
Tucci Discord.
Yeah, I sent them right before the show.
Hold on.
Yo, shout out to Raphael with the 5. Raphael says, Fresh and Fit are live right now with their after hours. Those 3 or 4s are going to roast the fuck out of Pug CEO. Also, I got to endure Ethan's decline. Ethan declines a terrible makeup. Yeah, it's hard to watch. But you just got to look at how fine Daisy's looking right now in this photo right here. You just got to focus on Daisy. I honestly, I didn't even notice Ethan right there in that corner. Listen, Ethan, hey, kudos to you, bro. Is this Halloween? Like, we're just now getting through the end of spring. What is going on? Like, I don't know where. Listen, Ethan has always been that oddball, right? He's always been that oddball. Like, it's just one of those things where you see him doing that and you're like, okay, I guess this is what Ethan's doing now. I don't know, but like, yeah, it's just, yeah, this makeup is horrid. I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm like, what? But he's not. He's missing the key parts too. Like, just what happened to the white face paint? Just, I don't know, bro. This is odd to me.
Tucci is our WhatsApp group,
Or
the House of Tucci.
The crew Discord.
The crew Discord.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Looking for it right now. You want me to just play them?
Yeah.
It's probably easiest.
Yo,
Okay,
chat.
stand by.
I just realized something. How much you want to bet when Fresh and Fit responds to this, they're probably going to ignore everything that Daisy's putting out here and just focus on Ethan's makeup. Hey, let me see if y'all know these people in the chat. All right, put a 1 if you think when Fresh and Fit respond to this, they're gonna react to more clowning Ethan and his makeup versus facing the facts. Put a 1 or put a 2 in the chat saying, hey, you know what, fresh and fit. They're gonna respond with the facts. Okay, they're gonna respond with more facts, Duke, than you can ever imagine. Put a 2 in the chat. Okay, I want to see where your head's at. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. I think I think that's what they're gonna do. Honestly, that's I just came to my mind right now. That's all they're gonna focus on. These guys are shallow. Let's just be real. They got nothing.
Got a subscriber.
Oh, thank you.
All right. I'm gonna play the first one. I assume this is the first one.
What do you mean?
Like, you have never like make anyone pregnant before.
No, I have.
Oh, you have.
Yeah, my ex-wife, and then
And what
we
happened?
did not.
And
We spoke.
she had
we didn't have it.
abortion. She had abortion.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know you are able to have kids. You're healthy. You're perfectly fine.
No, that was years ago. That was like 7 years ago.
Okay, that was the first one.
That's a really good thing to get him on, because I'm very confused about this idea that like, oh, how did you get pregnant? And I need to check with all these other girls to see if they're pregnant. What is he talking about? Does he not understand biology? Did he have a
I don't think he understands how birth control works. I think he's confusing pregnancy tests with STD tests. Because again, a woman would know eventually when she gets pregnant. And when you miss a period, it's kind of a big telltale sign. You know, that big event that happens to women once a month? Yeah, that gets missed completely when you're pregnant. So women would know that. So the fact that Fresh was like, hey, yeah, I got to test 4 other girls. What? For what? What are you talking about, bro? Like, what?
Did he or like what is he thinking when he says these things?
Right. So people still questioning about this, saying I'm faking the pregnancy. Just listen to this voice.
Yeah.
But what does he mean when he says I need to check 4 other girls to see if they're pregnant?
Oh, he meant he not in other 4 girls as well. I'm not the only one.
So-
But during our relationship, he was with me every day, except the 3 days he was missing at the end of the relationship. But most of the days we spent 20 hours together. So I noticed he's not sleeping with anyone else. But I guess he was before I came, probably. Before I came to Miami, he was with other girls and unprotected.
But do you know if he's had a vasectomy? Was that what or no?
No, he doesn't. We discussed this many times. The reason why I'm so upset because I was preparing for the baby.
Right.
I was preparing it because I had this discussion with him so many times. What if I get pregnant? We're continuing to have this unprotected sex, and I'm not on birth control. He knows it.
Yeah.
And he's like, we'll see what happens. You know, if it happens, it happens.
I didn't know he had an ex-wife. That thought of making your wife have an abortion
Yeah, I
is
was
so
thinking about that.
fucked. Like,
Wait, I thought the only person he was married to was that single mom that he used to get a green card here. Because remember, that was his story. He said, I married a single mom, you know, and she was getting too serious. So I decided, you know, it's not worth it. So after a year or so, they split, right? And somebody pointed out, hey, he probably used her to get a green card. And it makes sense. Because, like, why you get married and then 1 year later, why would you even choose a single mom? I thought in Barbados, you were sleeping with all kinds of women, right? So let me get this right. In Barbados, you're having sex with all kinds of women, and then you come to America and you marry the first single mama you see? Or was it for a green card? I'm sorry, chat. It's making too much sense to me. It's making way too much sense to me, bro. Bro got married his way into a citizenship. That's what he did. All right. But here's the thing. Here's the main thing. Okay. What on earth were you thinking? Right? Like, let's just break this down for just a second here. All right. You get married to a woman. You're already married before. And the woman, and I'm just saying, let's say this is a second marriage that he's talking about here, and not the marriage to the single mom that we all know. You made your wife get an abortion then? Oh, you're a sick fuck. You're sick. You need help. Because the whole point of getting married, all right, is to be able to have those children as part of the marriage, right? So you mean to tell me you get pregnant and you make her get an abortion, and she's your wife. Bro, I'm disgusted, bro. Because to call somebody your wife is a big deal, huge deal, right? To get married is a big deal. So you're telling me the fact that you were married, you had a kid, you made her get an abortion. I don't know what's going on here. That right there was shocking to me. It's because we know that he was married once, and that was to that single mom. So is there another marriage that we're not fond of? Like, what's going on?
I think he got married when he first came to America, and his first wife had a child already from a previous relationship.
Okay, that rings a bell. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay. So, all right, let's play the next one. We have more, yeah? Yeah.
Because when you had the first debate, and Fresh told me you are a hater. So I was asking him, who are you? And I got to know that
People are certainly receptive here.
I noticed about you.
Yeah.
Because when you had the first debate, and Fresh told me you are a hater. So I was asking him, who are you? And I got to know that you're the broadcaster for H3. And also, since I've been to other interviews, they all told me if I go to your show, it's going to be better.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true, usually.
That's why I followed you, because I wanted to get your attention.
Yes.
Usually.
That's good.
We're here to
Okay,
support
so
you.
Olivia just resent these to me. I see this one is 1 minute and 9 seconds long, so I'm assuming this is a new one we haven't heard yet. Let's take a listen.
I just realized that I'm gonna hurt you, and it's not fair to you, so I have to end it. And I'm speaking like, you deserve a man that's gonna actually do everything for you. But me, I'm gonna hurt you. And I just realized that when you were here, which is not fair to you, I was like, okay, you know what? Before it goes any further, I need time to think about this, because honestly speaking, I'm gonna hurt you, and it's not fair. But also, what's not fair is that you did all that to come here, and I did it to you.
You did that before when I was in China. I just saw the show the show in London, that you were on the show with a girl. You were on a date with a girl, and you told her that you are single, that you were.
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. Imagine being in a relationship with a girl. She loves you or she's feeling for you. All right, and you over here telling her behind the scenes that you love her. That's what you're doing, right? You're playing into this, and then she sees you on your show, and you're talking all this crap. Don't you think that she's gonna be affected somehow? You don't think that that's gonna affect her, bro? In private, you're saying something different. You're being a different person than who you are in public. That's wild. Because honestly, bro, I'm gonna just be real. Somebody do that to me, you're done. I was in her position. Let's say I'm dating a girl. She's got a big podcast over here, right? And she's doing all this stuff to me behind the scenes, and I love you, baby, whatnot. And she goes up there and say, nope, it's all silly, girl, hot girl summer. We single. Yeah, you bet. I'm gonna call her out. Like, hey, what about me? What we doing over here, right? Wait, what? You just gonna go over here and talk about city girl, hot girl summer? Like you act like you got a whole man out here again. It will feel weird. And actually, this is a situation that happens. Okay, we know it happens because these pill poppers react to it a lot. They don't like it when women do it to them. So Fresh is okay to do the same thing to another woman, and for what? To save his career? I mean, again, the stuff just doesn't look good on you guys. Be real.
Going to take her out the next day.
Oh yeah, it's a show.
No, you do reality show. You realize that you have to
Good,
be honest.
true.
Mhm.
No, but she's not single either.
I see. So he was just saying it's all fake for the show.
Like the cups.
Right.
It's water.
Right.
It's really
And
quite.
honestly, those OnlyFans girls have to say they're single. Otherwise the simp will stop simping. So some of these girls, they can't even admit they have boyfriends, right? They gotta pretend they're single because they got to keep getting those dollars. They got to sell these simps on hopes and dreams that one day, if they send enough money, they can buy their way into that box. It almost always never happens.
Quite sad, Daisy, that he brought you out. I think he truly and honestly had emotion, care for you, and I think he was invested, but he's so damaged emotionally that there's something, and I'm giving him a lot of benefit of the doubt here, trying to humanize him. He's so damaged emotionally that when you were there and this life was in front of him, he bailed. He had to bail. He couldn't do it. He's too insecure. He's afraid, and it's quite sad. He's quite damaged. It really is.
I don't think he's damaged. I just think he's scared, right? I think he's scared. And the thing is, like, because I got a daughter, right? And when I found out I was going to be a dad, I was excited. I was kind of worried. But, like, my worry wasn't the fact of, oh, I don't want to have a baby type worry. It was like, okay, how expensive are kids? That was my only worry. Like, how expensive are kids, and what do I need to do to make sure that this kid is going to have everything that she needs, right? That was my instant thought. Like, my thought wasn't to, oh, yeah, hey, you gotta, oh, come on now, listen, we gotta do something. No, bro, because again, this is again, this is how you think, right? And I think for most guys, if they're gonna be like, you know, worried and things like that, it's gonna be usually along the lines of that, right? And also because you're bringing a life into this world, so you got to know. And sometimes another thing would be, another worry I had was like, am I even gonna be a good dad? And I still have that same worry today. Like, am I even doing, like, what am I? So I gotta question myself sometimes. I found it weird, but I rationalize it where maybe I wouldn't be normal if I don't ask myself these questions, right? Where it's like, you know, sometimes I don't know if I'm being good, but I do my best, right? But I always question myself. That's the one thing. The fact that this guy had the audacity to go on a podcast and preach how, you know, women need to have the kid, Christian or family, traditional values are the basic foundation of a family and the building blocks of civilization. Is that what Myron says? He says traditional relationships are the building blocks of civilizations, right? That's what you guys preach. The building blocks of civilizations being the nuclear family. And then this guy, the first example he has to demonstrate that he's about what he says is about, building a nuclear family with a baby he created intentionally, he bails. That's not somebody who's got issues or has got traumas. That's someone who's a coward. That someone knows he's a hypocrite. He's a heretic. All right, he goes out there preaching all this shit, but he doesn't believe in that crap. The only God he serves is his money. That's it, right? It's the money and the clout. And that's the shit that's more just sickening about this, because you're playing with people's lives here. This is a woman. Right? She cares about you, and you did this to her, and you expect that you're going to get off scot-free. I hope she sues you. This is pathetic. You can't be playing with people's lives like that.
Yeah, you heard the voice. On the voice, he said he realized that when I was there, he wanted me, but he cannot. He cannot do that because he's going to hurt me. And also, I guess he was just kind of like tired of pretending to be someone that he's not, you know.
So you think he was never serious?
No. He was at some point. I think he was serious, but he was just too irrational to take decisions. You know, he never thought about the consequence. What's gonna happen later? You know, like he was just being selfish. Never thought about, you know, I was actually deeply in love with this person. I was serious, you know. And he left me no choice, you know, left me alone in this country pregnant. And I think he just realized that he cannot reach my standards. That's the main point that's why he broke up with me.
Well, so if he didn't bail and he wasn't up to your standards, would that have been a problem for you?
That wouldn't, because I was going to set up my business in Miami, you know, I was going to work anyway.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, I'm not saying money is not important. I still want a guy to be the provider, you know, my man that makes more money than me. But I'm not saying that's if he's broke, I'm gonna break up with you. No, I was never going to. I was never planning to. But I just hated
honestly,
that.
I think that once she found out Fresh wasn't as rich as he claimed he was, I still think she was gonna stay with him. I really think that the money thing was just just okay. Yeah, that's one of my requirements, but you know, there are other things that are in play here. I really think that that's what, because again, you guys keep calling her a gold digger, and she's literally letting you know, bro, look at my standards I had, and look what I ended up with. You go ahead and just make that up yourself. I mean, come on, bro. What are we doing? I mean, just make up your mind. What do you guys? Some things are just so obvious.
That he was pretending to be someone that he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, like, okay, I'm done with this game. You know, like, okay, I had enough. Then I kick you out.
I've heard
That
many.
was
I've heard many times that you have like rich family in China. Is that true?
well, my family is comfortable, you know, like I grew up in a nice, like very comfortable way. Like my parents, they divorced when I was 10, but so I was like very self-taught, you know, and my father always told me like how to like work
That
hard.
explains her I gotta get it by any means mentality. Yeah, because that's what it is. She's got a good head on her shoulders, man. She probably had to, you know, rely on herself a lot growing up. That's where a lot of this stuff comes from, man. So I mean, again, it just proves that, you know, kids who, because these guys want to say, you know, a woman divorcing, you know, she's got to stay in the relationship no matter what, you know, even though the relationship is abusive, she just got to endure, right? Isn't that what MLD says? You got to endure. Listen, divorce is sometimes a necessary thing. Okay, there's a reason why no fault divorce exists, and it's not to tear down society or for women and feminists to get their rocks off. That's not what it is. Sometimes there's just abusive situations or situations that, you know, people fall in love and they just want to move on, right? It's better to have a kid that is raised where two parents love them and they're not together, to going out there taking on the world, than to live in a household where their parents are together but they're tearing each other apart, right? This is another red pill talk. She literally is debunking it, even just based off how she was raised, right? This is crazy. But again, divorce is not the downfall of society, as a lot of these pill poppers want you to believe. Sometimes it's necessary, especially if kids. I got friends who were bullies, and you know, you got to check these guys. But you look at where they come from, their dads are assholes. Mama's always shitting on them, bro. And then no wonder they come to school and they're picking on other people, because they got to transfer that energy. You can't hold on to all that shit, right? So if their parents were divorced and mama was in a different environment, who knows? The kid would have turned out better, right? But there's some of the stuff we got to consider.
This is how I grew up in this kind of involvement. Like we always know, like, to work hard and making our own money. But basically, my family's like, they're okay.
Okay, they're not like fabulously wealthy.
No, they're not. I never said that.
Yeah, they say that all the time. I didn't know from where.
No. Myron said it. Myron said it. Now he's backpedaling, but Myron said it.
Got that information.
They
can't decide.
From their own.
It's funny, they can't decide if you're a prostitute or like a fun baby.
Yeah, that's
yeah. It's like they got to pick a lane there. All right, is there more voice memos?
There's one more.
One more.
There's one more. It's 13 seconds long. I'm gonna play it. 1 second.
Too much happening right now that I can't.
Too much popping.
Even with you, like I want to, but I can't. I'm just gonna hurt you.
Such a fucking idiot.
You know?
What a dumbass. Like, I'm just gonna hurt you. You weren't even saying that when you were nutting in her raw. You weren't saying, oh, I'm gonna hurt you, baby. I'm gonna hurt you so much. No. It's only now that things got serious. Now, wait, hold up. I'm afraid I might hurt you. Huh? Wait a minute. You had all day to be texting her night and day, right? Mr. Businessman. You just out here on your phone, booed up with her, texting back and forth. And now when things get serious, oh, well, you know, here's the thing though. I just got a lot of things going on, you know. I just have a lot of things going on. I got a lot of things happening right now. What things, Fresh? What things? Huh? What else could possibly, you know, it's not like you do anything on the show. All right. It's not like you say anything on your show. So it's not like you're rehearsing or writing out notes or even studying to look up videos or talking. But no, you don't do or contribute anything. So what do you mean? What's going on? What you got going on back there? Huh? You got all day to text her, but now things get serious. Now you don't have the time. You played this from the start and you knew it, bro. This was you thought this was gonna be an easy Hail Mary. You're going to bomb this down to the end zone, to the wide receiver. No defensive back in sight. But, oh, here comes the safety. Interception. You fucked up. She's not that. She's not playing with you, bro. And she has the receipts. She's not playing with you. Y'all fucked up.
So crazy.
That was it. That was what Daisy just basically said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. What an idiot. I was saying before you called in, but I got to say, he really fucked up. You know, because it seemed like he had a nice thing going. I just don't understand. Like, he really fucked up. You know, like, you guys seem to have a nice whirlwind romance. You are self-sufficient. You're making your own money. You are a boss bitch, I believe is the colloquial term. Excuse my naughty language.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing.
You're like a boss. You rock.
Yeah. I understand. I just don't get it. You know, I think I take all the boxes.
I
Whatever
agree.
you do,
I
know.
agree.
Except these sexy pictures on IG. Okay, that doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter, you know. And after I met him, I posted our photos. He asked me to post a photo of us, and I did. And I unfollowed all the guys, like strangers. I did all of that just because they said on the show like girls should be doing this. And, you know, they want a traditional woman. You know, I'm never that kind of woman that I would change myself for somebody else. But I really just really care about this person. I want to make this work.
What a loser. Dude sucks. So let's see. There's more here. You've had
Hey,
4.
I got a subscriber.
Oh, that's good. That's good. They
Did they take Tree of Logic's soundbite? I just keep hearing that, but I don't see her unless they're playing her show in the background. Yo, Ethan, that's crazy, bro.
She got a subscriber. What's her name?
Tree.
Yeah. Daisy has now had 4 social media accounts. Why do you keep getting banned on social media? 4 Instagrams, Twitter. Why are they getting all your social medias banned? Or are they?
Well, they just trying to shut me down on IG. I think they hacked my IG, but Twitter, I deactivated my Twitter because I want peace. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure I can imagine social media is really
I'm
ugly
Buddhist
for
and
you
I
right
want-
now. So wait, what did they ban your Instagram account for?
That's just a screenshot.
Oh,
because they don't want me to talk.
no, but what was the reason given by Instagram?
By using other people, stealing other people's image.
Oh.
What? That's
It sounds like their fans mass reported her
Yeah.
for just some bullshit. And
Yeah.
right.
wow. That's fucked up. Was your Instagram account like a big part of your business?
Wasn't a big part, but it was kind of pretty important because I do a lot of collaboration with brands.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all my memories and everything over there, like my connections, even the doctors, some of the doctors in Dubai and overseas.
So did you have a way to appeal that from your original account?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah.
It's just taking forever.
Yeah, it's gonna take.
I wonder if I have a contact there. I never know if my contacts work or not. I'll try to give you a contact. I'm far from making a promise that I can help. I'll just look through my phone. I had one at one point.
So
Okay.
I already have someone to help me, but it's just taking forever. It
Oh,
takes 2 or
good.
3.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's good.
but in any case, I'll let you know if it
Okay,
doesn't work.
great. Well, I'm glad you have someone helping you. Let's see. Here is when Myron.
This is both of them.
Oh,
This
he's
was-
there. Okay, so they have a live with a lawyer admitting that he had unprotected sex plus epic and unforgettable clip of Myron's meltdown. Do you see Myron's meltdown where he's freaking the fuck out and slamming shit on the floor?
Yeah, I think he's very insecure.
He is not
This
well.
person-
Yeah,
he needs to see a doctor for sure.
absolutely. Did you think that he's
A doctor.
being a negative influence on Walter has anything to do with this relationship falling apart?
Yeah, I think it definitely has something to do because first of all, Walter trusts Myron. So whatever that's Walter's business, he's going to discuss with Myron. So for sure, Walter did with him, what am I going to do with this girl? So for sure, Myron gave him some advice.
And so would you describe Walter? Would you describe Walter as submissive?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Walter. I didn't know you were the submissive person in this relationship. Okay. It kind of makes sense, Mr. B Mike.
And what about breedable? Sorry, that's a stupid joke.
No.
Ethan, come on, dog. Like, see, this is what I mean, bro. You're sitting over there with half the kiss face paint on, and you're doing these weird fucking dad jokes. It's not time for that. What is wrong with this guy? Like, your joke didn't land, bro. Like, jeez, this guy, bro. Sometimes, Ethan, you're cringe as fuck.
Submissive and breedable.
It's like, come on.
He did breed,
what
though.
Are you doing?
So I guess it all comes back. Let's take a look at this clip.
It's balloon. That's from Punisher. I appreciate that, bro.
Sorry.
I mean, you know, it really bothers me when people talk shit about my friends, bro. Like, y'all don't get it. Like, it really does fucking piss me off. When the Andrew Tate allegations came out, fucking pissed me off. When people talk shit about Fresh, gets me fucking mad. And when people talk shit about
Those
Sneaker,
aren't
etc., if
allegations.
you're
Those
my
are
friend,
indictments.
you're my friend. I'm with you, regardless of whether it's convenient or not. You fucking pussies in the chat that say you're Myron, you're loyal to a fault. Shut the fuck up. That does not exist in my fucking vocabulary. Loyal to a fault, because
The thing is, again, he's put himself in this prison where they have these impossible standards that no man alive will live up to. Or, I mean, because listen, people fall in love, people have human emotions, and life is messy, and it's not, you can't easily follow these dumb rules. So it's like they're all suffering under this immensity of these dumb rules they've created for themselves, and their fans are the ones holding them accountable because they told all these young men that women are the enemy, and here's all the shit that you don't do. You don't buy girls stuff, you don't be nice to them, you blah 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 blah, and they're being eaten by their own people.
Yeah, Myron said never spend over $50 on the first day. But guess what? Fresh spent over 1,000 on our first day.
Whoa! What was your first date?
That is so
First day, he took
interesting.
me to a very nice restaurant in Miami. It's called Giselle. It's one of the best, I think. And we ordered like a bunch of lobster and stuff.
Nice.
You know, so it's not what they say. It's not what they're saying.
1,000 on a first date? Don't y'all laugh at people that do that online? Well, I'm sorry. I've seen you guys react to videos of dudes talk basically. Oh my God. You're a simp. You're a fucking simp. Why spend $1,000 on a first date? Do you realize you're putting yourself in a box where, let's say if Daisy wasn't Daisy and you were dealing with like a real 304, right? Oh, she's going to take you for everything. She will take, oh, you're going to spend $1,000 on me? Oh, what else can I get out of you? What else can we get out of you? Oh, okay, let me, I'll take that. Oh, that's about 2,500. I'll take that about that. How about you buy me a new car? That's about a couple thousand. Bro, why would you even do that? That doesn't even make any sense, bro. That's, oh, wow, that's weird.
They treat women differently. But Myron, I'm sure, doesn't treat women nice. Because even with me, every time I try to talk to him, he does not answer.
He's
He doesn't have
disgusting.
any-
He is
He
so.
doesn't react to women. You understand? Like,
I think. Do you think it's possible that Myron's gay?
it's possible.
Yeah, it's
Anything's
possible. Anything's
I'm not
possible.
saying
Just a shot in the dark. I don't know. I couldn't possibly know. But I mean, if you hate women so much, I mean, Myron's been on record. He said women vaginas are disgusting. You have to play that, Zach.
True.
Female vaginas are
Right.
disgusting.
He said female vaginas are disgusting, and he loves men and hates women. So just fuck dudes. That's my logic anyway. If he's not gay, he should consider it.
Okay, then.
Or if you hate women so much, leave them alone.
Leave the women alone. Go be with your bros. You know
Then
what I
why
mean?
do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Right, Myron, why do you have a girlfriend?
He has a girlfriend, right?
Right, he has a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Main girlfriend.
A man. Okay. So anyway, here is this dumbass trying to impress his incel fans.
I think Fresh is his girlfriend. I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, he's always sticking up for him, right? They're always together. I mean, maybe Fresh is the girlfriend. We don't know. Maybe there's something else we don't know.
You're loyal regardless. The whole definition of loyal is being loyal and sticking by somebody, whether it's convenience or not, to fucking be there. I don't believe in this term loyal to a fault. Okay? And if the fault is death, then guess what? I die with a fucking spine. A lot of you motherfuckers
Hold
are
on. There's
jellyfish.
got to be loyal to a fault. I mean, if Jeffrey Epstein's your buddy, you're not standing with him, hopefully.
Well,
Facts. That's the thing that's so weird. So if somebody comes out and says, "Yeah, I'm a rapist and a trafficker," you're still going to be loyal to them, or what? You probably want to stay as far away from that person as possible. You have to. I mean, yeah, you can back somebody up, but it's got to be unconditional, right? Or not unconditional, conditional. Like you can't just sit there and say, "Oh yeah, he's my friend, and therefore we're gonna be friends forever," even though he turns out he's gonna be the worst human being in the world. No, that's how you separate yourself, because there's a thing called being the person that you surround yourself with. Okay, so you are who you surround yourself with. If Fresh is a douchebag and he's clearly doing some crazy ass things that even your audience are saying this is a red line for us, and you want to stick by that, bro, your podcast is going to be pushing up daisies pretty soon. Like, you're going to be in that grave. That's what's going to happen. Oh shit, I just realized what I said. Pushing up daisies, because daisy's coming after you. But yeah, like seriously, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to kill your own show because you're unwilling to realize that you have you got dead weight. You got dead weight that does nothing. There's being loyal to a fault is stupid. Like that's stupid. You got to have conditional requirements, okay? Meaning if you end up being accused of some shit that could tarnish my image, I'm sorry, bro. That's ground for our separation. This whole and the more he does this shit, the more I'm thinking it's fake. It's fake. Think about it. This is fake loyalty. He's doing this to virtual signal to us, to not even us, his fans, to shut up. It's all about loyalty. It's not. You're virtual signaling, because even your fans would know this is a weird person to be loyal to. All right, it's weird. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even make any sense anymore. Like, why are you loyal to somebody that's destroying you? They can't even make sense of that. And you're over here saying, "Oh, no." The more you're doing this, Myron, acting like, "No, I want you guys to see me as a strong, loyal man that will stick by his partner no matter what happens." That's not how this comes off. At least, especially the people who are just watching this. This sounds fake. It sounds like you're forcing us to try to believe that you're this loyal person. You're not loyal. The only loyalty you have is to the money. That's the only thing we believe. But you're not loyal. Stop it. This all is theater. You're not a loyal person.
Hey, buddy, Jeffrey Epstein. Listen, I'm loyal to a fault. I will support him till the end.
Yeah.
I guess he fucked up, but he's my friend. There's loyalty.
He seems to think that Walter didn't do anything wrong at all, though.
No, yeah, he won't acknowledge that he spent $1,000 on the first date. That is rule 101. And by the way, they say don't spend $50 on your first date. Where's he taking his girls? Taco Bell?
No, they were asking different guys' opinion. How much would you spend on your first day? So that includes Mo and other guys on the team. So
$50?
I believe some of all of them, they have their own budget. So Myron said something like less than 100 or 50, something like that.
That is insane. I know Miami is not cheap. I don't think you can get a dinner for two for $50 at anywhere other than
saying that why women deserve less, because they want to treat women less. So,
true. Well, what do you think about Myron looking for girlfriends on a sugar daddy dating site and then complaining that women are only gold diggers? I mean, that's rich.
That just doesn't make sense. That I heard his explanation that there are girls on this, that there are doctors on this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I don't believe any doctor or any girls that like they can make their own money will go to this sugar side.
No. Yeah, totally. All right, go on, Myron. Is there more here?
No
just
fucking
freaking out.
spine.
He's just
and that's the
freaking
reason why
out.
a lot of you motherfuckers are fat,
Oh,
triple chin,
Jesus.
neck bearded, pieces of shit, fucking dorks with no money and no one fucking respects you because you motherfuckers don't stand for nothing. If I stand with Fresh, I die with Fresh. It is what it is. Okay? It is what it is, you motherfuckers. Oh shit, it's getting shaky. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live.
This is King Charles talking about Jimmy Savile.
All right.
Dude, you got to stand with your bros.
I got 20 fucking real estate properties so I can tell motherfuckers, fuck you. My
That's
network.
not true. That's not true at all. It's not 20. And we've looked in 46 states already. It's not 20 at all. It's more like 6 or 7. But I think what he's doing, he's counting those because each of those units have like 5 or 6 different properties. Not each of them. There's like 2 or 3 of them that have 5 different properties. So what I think he's doing is counting those individual houses, or not houses, individual properties in that building as a property. But he doesn't have 20 different real estate pieces right now. It's not true. It's not true at all. Matter of fact, I think one of them is a duplex, right? I mean, I don't. Why are you lying, bro? Like, why? I mean, what the? Why you lying? Why you got the lie, bro? You over here getting mad, but it's all lies. We exposed this. We exposed all of this. It's a lie. You ain't got that shit, bro. You're lying.
There's over 6
Subscriber.
fucking million. I get money.
All right, shut up, dude. You just gotta relax, man. Oh my God, look at what a nasty piece of work he is, huh?
His voice, he's annoying. His voice is annoying. I have headache.
Yep.
Let's see what else we got. One topic that can unite the internet. Frankly, we've all come together and we all agree that Fresh and Fit are hypocritical losers that should not be taken seriously and who should be bullied and made fun of on the internet. This is really tremendous. The people that have all come together. We have female Ben Shapiro. We have Asmongold, Hassan, Abba, and Preach, and me to tie it all together.
Daisy's army.
Daisy, you have an army of supporters out there across the spectrum.
And all of us.
You
too.
brought us all together. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Nothing brings people together like a
Daisy out here uniting the anti-red pill coalition right now. This is amazing work.
That's true.
We've done a good job, but we need to stop these guys.
Yeah.
They're really doing something like harm to the society, especially how they treat women. This is not right.
It's not right. It's
You
not.
come from women. They are coming from women.
Right.
Women's property.
Absolutely. Fit enters the relationship. A Coconut pulls a Crowder move. He sent Myron out to go live by himself. That was really something. We don't need you.
No, this is so what we put together is
So okay, this is
a
good.
claim that Fit has, and then Daisy's response.
Okay, this is perfect that you're here for this. So here is Fit claiming you're a sex worker, therefore she can't get pregnant from Fresh. I don't know what that means.
What you're talking about? I'm going to show it right now. So
Like,
she,
why
let's,
would that
let's,
make it
go ahead
different?
and she said she's not a sex worker. She's not an escort. Okay. What's this? In
What
this
is-
photo that you guys can see here, we can see Jin Chen with meeting up with a potential client.
What?
Okay, I'm not going to say where this was.
Wait, what? What is he showing? Just
What I'm
her.
about to show you guys is all exclusive stuff that no one else has.
Some
Okay,
random
but it's an
photo.
anonymous source.
Okay.
Anonymous source.
So this is a photo of her meeting up with a guy, and it gets better.
Better.
We got video and audio. Run the clip.
If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, do you think I have
No,
cash only?
no. We can transfer. Do you have cash?
I would prefer to pay you half first and then half after.
Like, what even is this?
Hi, I'm here. What do you
Watching
want?
this now, I can't believe they thought this was good. Like, it's so, this video is heavily edited, bro. What are we doing? Like, I can't believe they thought this was a good idea to put this out there.
She said she came out 3 times and that she couldn't do it anymore.
So you're going to do it at 10 times? 2 weeks?
I have been scammed.
Those on the corner left.
I'm the girl. I need to be more secure. If you don't make any excuse, that means you are not willing to pay.
I would like to please you more for an hour or so. It's not just me fucking. But yeah, usually I'll be able to.
What?
What does Stanley?
So what is happening here? I have your explanation if you want me to play that or if you want to comment on it.
Well, I don't mind because it's been all over the internet, like, because I went on different shows. I already explained myself what happened. It's not me, first of all.
It's
and
not
also,
you.
It's not me. Also, go to Duke.
Hey, yo,
Sit
shout
down,
out.
Go to his YouTube. He explained pretty well. He did a whole investigation about how is this so ridiculous and doesn't make sense.
Hey, yo, shout out
Literally,
to-
they made AI voice, and I don't know how they got that video.
Ooh, that is possible in this day and age.
I'll look into that.
It's very easy.
Yeah,
It's
we actually broke all that stuff down. We actually did a live while Daisy was on here too. So yeah, it's super easy. We literally took a 5-second clip of her voice. That's all we needed. And then we were able to make her say anything. And I showed it live. It's that easy, bro. So you take a heavily edited video like that, put it together with some AI voiceover. These guys thought they were slick, and it's just super sad. Yo, Moore D with the 5. Moore D says, before you accuse of Ethan being grimy, you have to remember that last year FNF speculated that Gila and Ethan's wife is planning to leave him because he's fat. That's facts. And now here he is celebrating the birth of his child, right? Something that Fresh wants to run away from. We're just being real here. I mean, Ethan is showing that he's more of a man than Fresh right now. I mean, what grounds do they have to talk at this point? But yeah, that's true. They're over here getting in other people's relationships, not realizing, bro, y'all the ones who are fucked. That's what it is. Do y'all even know what a good woman look like? After all them thousands of girls you've been sleeping with, can you pick a good hoe from a housewife or what? I mean, what are we doing here? Do you know what a housewife looks like? Do you know what a good woman looks like, bro? Do you even know what hoes look like, bro? I don't know. I don't even know what you're looking for, bro. I think you guys are just out here confused. That's what I think you are, okay? Because y'all ain't out here doing what you think you're doing. Charles Indig with the 3 shot to you says, any word from that cringy lawyer? You talking about for Daisy, or are you talking about for Sus Marquardt? Because I don't know what Sus Marquardt's lawyer, but I know the detective working the case, and we spoke to him, and we know for a fact that. So I was wrong. I thought April 15th was gonna be the hearing for the decision. It turns out no, that was just for the status. That was it. That's what the detective was explaining to me. He says, so for him, it was April 15th was just for the status check. So it was just a status check to see what they wanted to do with his case, whether they want to proceed or not proceed. But it's still open. It's still going on. So that's going to be another few months before they finally close the case and get a decision for it. But I don't know what Sus Marquardt is talking about now, but no one has reached any decision on his case right now. There's nothing stamped in document. It's still open. So some of y'all saying, oh, no, he's innocent. Nah, this is from the detective's mouth himself. Like, we actually know who the detective working the case right now. It's not done. So, again, but no, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Fresh and Fit's lawyer. Okay, nah, the dude disappeared. I told you he wasn't with Fresh and Fit like that. He's gone. He was a guy hired by Roel Tomasi. Okay, he's not doing nothing. Yo, Cass with the 2 shot to you says Public Enemy said, don't believe the hype. Yeah, you almost always never want to do that. Neighborhood Watch says shitting on then screwing girls just like in Dubai. Yeah. Like, it's wild to me. I don't know why. Just the sheer hypocrisy is crazy. Why are you trashing me? Shout out to you for the 5 says, remember hoes help control the dummy population. Have your alpha male spayed or neutered. Isn't that what Roel Tomasi is advocating for? Hey, listen, Fresh should have probably taken his advice. Even though I think it's horrible for men. Hey, Fresh, listen, bro. If this is how you're going to be out here, maybe you need your tubes tied. Listen. Chat, I'm just being straight up right now. If we know this is how Fresh is, where he doesn't want to wrap it up and he wants to nut in them raw, I think he's a perfect candidate to get in this little tubes tied, right? No, get the snip. Yeah, tubes tied is the other way for the women, right? Maybe you need to get that vasectomy, bro. Maybe just snip, because maybe we don't need guys like you impregnating women out here. How about that? Because we know what you're capable of. So how about you take Rollo's advice and we go from there? But I think Rollo said something to that effect, right?
Visual intelligence,
dude, I'll be honest. The way this is set up does feel fake as fuck. Like, if you're there escorting, you don't have a conversation like you're sitting on the bed behind the camera perfectly where you can't see their face. This photo says jack shit. Is this you, this photo?
No.
It's not even you. It kind of... It does look different. I mean, when you look at the face, you kind of think, that may not be you. But like, this one is set up like a fake fucking clip, man. Like this shot, and then the conversation seems so fake. Like, okay, so we're gonna have sex, right?
It's just like super, like her back is turned the entire time to the camera. That doesn't prove that that's Daisy at all.
That's
so crazy.
This is like, yeah. So it's fake. Wow. So do you think that they created this?
I have no idea. They claimed that somebody had to text them a private message that I was stealing from this person. We met from a sinking arrangement.
That's the
First of all, I don't even know I had no idea what stalking arrangement is until Walter told me. Okay, because one time he was trying to test me. He was like, "Oh, my friend told me he met you from stalking arrangement in Dubai." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I'm not on any this kind of website." He's like, So he tests me all the time. First of all, stalking arrangement does not exist in China. It's illegal.
Boom! Again, just you guys gotta wake up. The seeking arrangement doesn't exist in China. What is this this anonymous source talking about? And this is the guy that started the whole stupid bullshit, right? This is the message right here. He says, "Hello, I knew Daisy Chen in Shanghai. She literally robbed me of several thousands, and she's a gold digger on seeking arrangement. But seeking arrangement doesn't exist in China. So how did she meet you?" Right off the bat, if the person who put out this video, right, the other guy who's gonna get a lawsuit coming, right, if that guy was smart enough to just do the research and say, "Hey, wait a minute, Mr. CIA man, you should have known that seeking arrangement is not an app that exists in China," that should right off the bat disqualify your so-called anonymous source. But instead, because you guys were so thirsty for dirt to put on this woman unfairly, you ran with a story that was unconfirmed. That makes you guys just the worst of the worst. And not only that, it makes you open for a perfect defamation suit because you completely used a doctored video to completely character assassinate some innocent woman whose only crime was being dumb enough to love fresh. Seriously. That which is crazy to me. Like, y'all need to wake up, man. Sometimes, understand, people ain't playing with y'all out here.
Okay, it's illegal. This whatever it is, website or application. And also, 2018, I do not speak in English. Why would I speak English in China?
That's another good point. That's another good point. She's in China. Why is she speaking English? She just learned English in 2018, which is impressive, by the way. That's pretty impressive. But wouldn't you think someone in China looking into, dealing in these services, wouldn't they be speaking Mandarin or some other language, right? Why would they be speaking English? Y'all need to wake up, bro. A lot of times it's just the obvious things. It's the obvious things sometimes,
I was meeting a potential client. Why would I speak in English?
Wow, that's dumb. This is actually a serious thing that they're put together and accusing. I mean, you could this is a slam dunk defamation lawsuit, because if you sue them, they need to show where this is from and how they
exactly what I was saying. Hey, parallel universe Myron or fake Myron. Hey, dude. Yeah, you're gonna have to unmask that anonymous source, bro. Bro, this is textbook defamation. Like, Daisy has an easy case. This is an easy case. All right. Now, most lawyers don't want to be touching this stuff because it's defamation and they can, it can go some kind of way. But if this is textbook. If you find the right lawyer, bro, this right here they're done. You practically own their podcast now. It's just another investment source for you. Congratulations, Daisy. You already got a business in Miami without even having to put a whole lot in. Just take these guys to court. Because, again, this is textbook. They created a doctored footage. I think that they created it, right? But they got it from somewhere. If they got it from somewhere, either way, if they get sued, they got to disclose that source. They have to disclose exactly where they got it from. And something tells me fake Myron created that bullshit. He's the kind of guy that would do this shit, right? So, again, you got a textbook case here. And these guys they're going to feel it, man. They need to.
They got it. I would strongly recommend considering a defamation lawsuit, because this is fucked. You can't do this to people. And
there's more. And he said I got fired because I was stealing from the company. And also they provide my business card. I did work in a PR company in 2018, but nothing like what they were saying. I was stealing from the company, or I have a criminal record. Nothing, none of that.
Would you consider this is like a slam dunk defamation case, which I think would be really something worth pursuing. Have you spoke to a lawyer? Is that something you're considering?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. I have good lawyer recommendations if you need any.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I spoke to few lawyers already, but I'm still like taking options. But
Yeah. I mean, dude.
Yeah.
Also,
I
it would
love to.
it would also be really good because if you sue them for defamation, they're gonna have to go through discovery in which they'll be compelled to share.
Yeah, exactly what I was telling you guys in the last live stream. Not the last one, but the last live stream when we were breaking this down, right? I told y'all, the moment you put them in a defamation suit, they're going to have to disclose everything. They're going to have to disclose every freaking thing. And I think that they created that document themselves. I really think so. I think so, bro. These guys are that devious.
Where all this shit came from, you get to get them to depose them under oath. Like, you can really fucking stick it to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's right.
If you want to ruin his life, do that.
Not just that though. It's not going to get them to jail, I think.
No, not jail. He'll just be financially ruined. He'll have to pay you a lot of money.
I don't care. I don't. My intention is not money. Like at this point,
No, I know, but
do
if your
not care about
intentions
money.
is vengeance, then this is the way to go.
I don't often agree with Ethan, and y'all know this, chat. I can't stand the guy. Even just looking at this makeup, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not getting nightmares after this. But I do agree with him here. I think the best way to make them pay is to literally make them pay. I think that is the best way to do it. Now, I know it's not for the money, and you don't even have to do it for the money, but just putting the suit out there makes a clear and bold statement. I absolutely agree with Ethan.
Yeah, this is a good revenge option.
I mean, also, Ethan, I mean, technically, you could sue somebody for defamation and just seek damages of like $1 or something.
Yeah.
And just use it as a venue to clear your name, to prove that you're innocent.
That's what I think too. I mean, these guys are horrible, malicious lies about you. Anyway, it's your decision. I don't want to push it on you too much. Just saying. Here's the other one.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I agree with you. I'm just trying to find the best solution to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you can always send a cease and desist with the lawyer and be like, you need to put out a public statement saying that this shit's not true.
Well,
that's
a cease and desist is part of the play, right? Technically, and the thing is, I don't think she's locked down a lawyer yet. It seems like from the way I'm hearing this, I don't think she's locked one down yet. But it seems like she is talking to attorneys and exploring options. So that makes sense, right? But the thing is, the cease and desist usually is the first step. They'll send you a cease and desist, a retraction, and once that retraction is not, taken seriously, well, then now we're moving forward with the case, right? So it's usually the cease and desist comes right before that. The thing is, and that's how we know she doesn't have anything locked down yet, because that's what the lawyer would go for first, saying, hey, let's do the cease and desist first, and if they don't do this, now we move on with the suit. But that's par for the course.
an easy out for him. And if the lawyer's like, where did you get this shit? And he's like, I don't know. The lawyer's gonna be like, you need to make that statement.
He got it from another guy, which is also a YouTuber.
Oh, you know where he got it from?
Yeah, because Duke the Don made an investigation about this video and everything, and all these resources, how they get it. They got it from another guy, which is another YouTuber, probably also like a member of Fresh's CEO, whatever it is, like CEO.
Yeah, he's actually, I call him Fake Myron. He looks like this. I'll show you what he looks like. This is what he looks like right here. That's him right there. This guy right here. It's him right there. Yeah, you getting sued, buddy. Listen, yeah, we tracked the video. He brought it up, right? And we're trying to find out where he got that video from. But it seems like the buck stops there, right? It stops there. So I'm thinking that either he generated this or he generated this. He's that guy to do this. I'm sorry, I'm not putting it past him. Myron took it from his channel. Now remember, Myron put it on his channel saying, I got this from an anonymous source, right? This person I know personally. Come to find out, it was him. It was Fake Myron this entire time. Okay, it was him. He didn't get it from anywhere else. He generated the fake receipts and sent it to Myron. And you know what's crazy? Myron didn't even give you the credit for it. That's wild. He said he got it from an anonymous source, not including you. But we all know where that video came from.
Community. He pays $200 for this guy. So he made a whole video to slander on me. So apparently, Myron didn't get it from him, like directly from someone. I think.
Don't you think they've done actual reputational damage to you? I mean, that's what defamation lawsuits is for.
Yeah.
It's just really
They
fun.
destroyed your reputation, girl. They have destroyed it. You gotta go after them.
Oh, I know that immediately. I know it.
Yeah.
I know. I'm just still thinking like.
Yeah,
How to deal
They're
with
not
it.
pleasant. Lawsuits are not pleasant. You know, you're not
No,
wrong
it's
for that.
not.
Especially if you're pregnant and you want to go through all that. If you want to keep the baby, it's a lot of stress. That's for sure.
Especially for defamation suits. If most lawyers don't feel as though they have a slam dunk case, right, they probably won't, look into it. But in this case, Daisy does have a slam dunk case. So, I mean, she's got a lot going for her right now. And Fresh and Fit should be worried. Hey, Fresh, instead of you coming out here pulling this crap like she's stalking you, you're only adding to the fire, bro. Like, you over here putting out fake. We can tell, bro, this right here is even worse because you're making it seem like though she's some kind of stalker doing more reputational harm to her career. And yet we know for a fact at this moment right now, she's in New York. So what are y'all planning? Like, what is this? What are you guys doing, bro? Y'all need to stop this. She has a textbook case and she can take you guys for anything or everything she wants. This is crazy. They're still tripling down with this. I can't believe it.
You guys are probably wondering, man, what the hell? What's this? Chinese police report. You guys are probably wondering, man, what the hell? What's this? Guys, this is a police report where she basically stole money from an individual. Okay, yeah. She stole money from an individual. All right. And I had a friend of mine translate this for me. As you guys will know, I play Overwatch, right? And I have a buddy, I call him the Chinaman.
Oh
and
God,
he went ahead
dude. Jesus.
and kindly
So
translated this
embarrassing.
police report for us. And we have it for y'all here. Okay. At about
This is straight. Okay, all right, go on.
1940 on the evening of August 27th.
Dude, just as evidence, this is the dumbest shit
Right,
ever. This is so
My
bad.
Overwatch
It's
buddy.
So dumb.
And my friend I play video games with translated this for me. That's actually a lie. He got it from this guy right here. He doesn't have unless this is your Chinese friend you play Overwatch with. Stop lying, Myron. Stop fucking lying. What are we doing here? That ain't your Chinese friend that you play Overwatch with because he already did the translation on his channel. All right, that he already did that. You just took it word for word, bar for bar. That's what you did. All right, stop. Oh, my friend I play Overwatch with from China. He translated this for me. No, it was your parallel universe counterpart right here. This is parallel universe Myron or discount Myron right here. All right, he's like Myron if he never got a hair transplant.
I love
What is
how
wrong with them?
I love how the paper is wrinkled up. When I would turn in homework late in like middle school, I would wrinkle it up and put it in my teacher's desk.
That's
I'm
a
like,
good
oh,
point.
I had it there. It's been there.
I didn't even think about that. Like, if it's an official file or something that's been held, there's no reason for it to be all wrinkled and fucked
Right.
up. That's so true. Oh God, what an imbecile! What a fool!
Police report for us. And we have it for y'all here. Okay?
Okay.
At about 1940 on the evening of August 27, 2018, the reporter came to the police station to report that he met with a Chinese woman at about 12 o'clock noon on August 27, 2018 at lane 288 of Daza Road and exchanged 6,000 yuan for 870 with this woman. So basically, he wanted her to give him cash, right? At around 4:45 on August 27, 2018, the woman hailed a car through Didi Taxi and then asked the reporter for 6,000 RMB. And then the reporter gave 6,000 RMB to the woman, and the two got in the car. Soon after, she claimed that she needed to get money from China Construction Bank, the name of the bank, and asked to stop at the China Construction Bank on Yongjia Road, Zhuish District, Shanghai. But the woman did not return 10 minutes after getting out the car, and the reporter sent a message to the woman, But she replied she didn't want to meet the reporter. The reporter felt that he had been defrauded, so he reported the case.
This is
So this woman takes this guy's money and runs off with it, right?
so this is pretty compelling evidence, Daisy. Pretty damning. What do you think?
Yeah, it is, but
I'm being sarcastic. It's just pathetically
I'm
dumb.
just kind of
Yeah.
like tired of explaining this. Like this is just it's out of my knowledge because I would never steal from anyone. You know, like even $1, I would never.
So do you think that they're just fabricating this stuff?
Yeah, I don't think it's for sure.
Oh yeah. Right. I mean, it doesn't look like there's even a lot of effort put into it. Like, holy shit.
No,
I'm being
really just cheap work, dude. Honestly, this is just cheap work. He didn't even put effort in this, but yeah, it's 100% just fake.
I'm being sarcastic. This is dumb as hell.
Yo, Ethan, English is literally her second language she learned in 2018. I don't think being sarcastic is the right place right now. Just being real, bro.
This is like so dumb and bad. Holy shit.
Proves nothing.
Yeah, it proves nothing at all.
Got proof, actually. I got video.
Oh,
Here she is,
uh-oh.
taking the dude's money and doing what she's about to do with it.
Wait, okay,
That is so clearly
he has
not.
a video of the crime.
Of this random crime from years.
Right,
Like,
and
what?
that's what we said. Like, okay, you randomly have this video after Daisy supposedly committed the crime of stealing $1,000 from this guy. Huh. Like, how can you even make that connection? Like, how do we know for sure that this video came directly after Daisy stole the money? How can we be for sure? Where is the evidence for that? Again, this is how stupid their fan base are, and that doesn't even look like her.
That is just so not a video of Daisy.
So is this not you?
It's not me, first of all.
Yeah.
Second, these two videos does not connect anything. They're not related. Okay.
That doesn't even really look like you that much. Oh, but you're not stealing money. You're just making it rain.
It's also not even her.
Right. Assuming that is you, it doesn't mean anything.
Hey, man.
That's what I'm saying. What are they trying to say?
Oh my god.
What a fucking idiot.
They should go out there and make allegations about the pregnancy, not about this something.
Right.
Well, if they don't have any receipts, because they know that it's Fresh's baby. They can't deny that, right? But when you don't have any ammo, you just go ahead and attack their character. That's all you have left. And that's what you got to pay attention with these guys, man. They're not really addressing the truth. They're attacking her character. That's all that live stream was.
Talk about pregnancy.
Right. Let's talk
They
about
avoid
that.
that. They avoid that the whole time, and then finally they admitted they were playing a stupid song like "Now I'm a Single Mother."
Ugh.
You guys heard about that, right?
Yeah.
No, what did he do?
The single mother song. They started playing it.
Bro, that's your child.
so
That is
fucked
so
up.
pathetic. These dudes are so pathetic. You know, they
Mother song. Oh, is that one? Oh, yeah. I've heard of that. Yeah. What? Really, Myron? Really? You're playing Now You're a Single Mother? The whole reason she's a single mother is because of you. What the fuck? They really played that on a show? Really? Yo, Myron, you're playing that on your show, knowing fully well that your buddy made her a single mother, right? And you're clowning her? You guys, oh my God, bro. You guys are sick people. You're really sick. Yo, John Shotty for the 5. John says, as someone who personally knows more sex workers than I should, hey, what? She said sex workers, especially high-end escorts, don't film themselves working. Facts. I mean, again, like if you really wanted, don't you think they would have probably hid the camera in a better position? Why is it only her back showing? Why not put the camera someplace where you know you can get a clear shot of her face? I mean, I'm sorry, if I was working in or doing some kind of clandestine operation where I'm supposed to plant recordings for people, right? I'm probably gonna do it in places where people are likely gonna show their faces, right? So if there's a TV right there, I'll probably put it somewhere. If it was I don't know, I'd put it in places where, okay, you know, I could probably get a shot of their face. So if I want to ID someone and say, hey, that's our target right there, my crew working in the van over there can say, "Oh yeah, that's the guy. All right, let's send in a SWAT." Right? That's how you do it. But you over here just let me just get this random clip of her back. We can't even identify the target, so we don't know who that is. Like, it could be literally anyone. Like, we don't have confirmation here, so we don't have confirmation. That's a no go, bro. And you're supposed to be Homeland Security, Mr. Agent. I thought you were a special agent. You should know this shit. So why on earth? It's just this is so dumb. It's so dumb, bro. But yeah, John, you're gonna have to explain this. How do you know so much sex workers, dog? What am I missing something, John? Why do you know so many?
They go on and about how like it's important. Nuclear families are important with like the man and the woman and the child is the bedrock of society. Look at you, man. You're celebrating single mothers, and I don't know. The irony just doesn't stop. It's just crazy.
Yeah, I was very sad when I was sitting at home. You know, I'm kind of like still stuck in this situation, and I saw them was celebrating about my pregnancy, celebrating how I might become a single mother, and especially Fresh was embarrassed. How he was sitting there, like he kind of looked embarrassed, but he was letting Myron to do whatever to shaming me. You know,
God, he fucked up. Like I feel like he had two paths. He could have walked the righteous path and lived happily ever after. I feel like he could have done that. And now he's got to live with Myron for the rest of his life.
He didn't have to be with me though. Like if he doesn't want to be with me, that's all right. But just take accountability. Admit it that you made me pregnant.
He's right.
Yeah.
Discuss it with me. They're saying like instead of taking the deal this privately, but I went on public because I don't have any choice. I did try to communicate with him so many times.
Yeah, I mean, especially considering you're a public figure and that they're basically defaming you. I mean, it's really nasty. Here is another thing. What is this?
Money and runs off with it, right? One of the people that she, one of her clients, right? So what does that say about her character? And you guys might be wondering, well, Myron, you got proof? Oh, I do got.
Here's a receipt from Burger King in 2005. The customer's name was Daisy.
Translated by Darth Balls 847.
Darth Balls
from Overwatch.
Poop Feast 420 translated this for me.
I proof actually. I got video. Here
This is what we just
Oh,
watched.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we saw this. Compelling stuff, really. Here he accuses you of
This they say that the bottom passport is Daisy's.
Okay, this one is fun. I mean, it's so clearly not you. It makes me laugh.
It's just like straight up racist at this point.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of racist, right? Like they're just like all these Chinese women look the same.
Well,
that's what they're doing. These guys are racist. Yo, Manya with the 8-month re-up membership. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. But no, yeah, these guys are being racist. I told you. Even look, yo, chat. Even look at this, right? Look at this. Just read this. It says, "I love you." It says, "Love you forever and ever. Yum yum, so good." Yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, these guys are racist, bro. Like, I know, dude. They're black. Black people can't be racist. You're wrong. They're racist, bro. I'm telling you right now. There are racist black folks out there, and you're looking at them. These guys just assume that just because she's Asian, they're gonna look the same. They're not even looking at other features that distinguish people from each other, right? It's like, yo, the head shape's not the same, the jawline's not the same. Oh, but through plastic surgery, you can't change your whole. You can't change the. Oh my goodness, bro! Just look at the little shape of their heads. It doesn't fit. Like, what did she get a plastic surgery to inflate her head? Like, what? It's different. Like, y'all need to grow the fuck up, bro. Like, this is crazy.
But he is racist. He always makes jokes about Jewish people.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Racist.
Yeah. No, he hates.
Okay,
Yeah.
he doesn't know nothing about what happened, but he just go out there talking about Jewish people, like because he's trying to pretend like he's smart. He's got no education, no manners. By the way how you behave on the show. You guys know, like, if you're smart enough, you know. I'm talking about the other fans, okay? Like,
oh yeah.
Just don't listen to them. They're just gonna like ruin your whole life.
What was the point they were trying to make with this?
I don't know.
Showing the IDs?
Like, even if that was me, Well, what can you prove for any? I can show you Walter's passport
Yeah,
saying
literally.
he's a criminal
Proof.
or he's a drug dealer.
I don't know what it means, but here's his passport. It's proof. This man was in McDonald's when he says he's the Burger King. Make it make sense. Not a single positive comment under that video that Myron made. Really?
No.
All of the audience, and these are his people,
Yep.
huh?
Their
Yeah,
entire
we weren't
audience.
joking when we told y'all the backlash is real. Like the fans absolutely despise these people. They even the fact that Myron did this, they can't stand this. They think it's a massive L all around, and they're still tripling down on this, thinking they can pretend like nothing ever happened. Keep dreaming, y'all. Just keep dreaming. Yo, Manya with the super chat. Shout out to Manya. Says, I'm not gonna be surprised if it comes out later that Fresh and Fit have defaulted on some credit cards and loans. Oh, did you watch the episode where he exposed his real estate, Myron's real estate? You see where these people are living at, right? He's got a whole situation where they haven't paid him in a year. It's still an open case, okay? In a year, he hasn't gotten paid. So I don't know what the hell is going on over there. But since March of 2023, he's got squatters in one of his residences right now. And we know squatters, they're not leaving without some significant legal action. Okay, so I don't know. It's already happened. I won't be surprised if they defaulted, bro. And it's not all these properties they claim to have, and especially the way Fresh is spending money, they're gonna run out. They don't know how to manage money at all. And even Daisy's calling that out.
Right now hates them.
That's got to feel good, right, Daisy?
Yeah.
Their own audience.
Look at that.
That's not enough.
It's
Just
not enough.
I agree.
Yes.
It's not enough.
I like your attitude.
Let's go.
Daisy.
Fresh said he got 1,000 bodies, but gets tricked by a Chinese escort. Sleeping with a 304 as a rich man. What? Oh, 304 is they're so immature.
They're horrible.
It means hoe upside down,
Fucking hype.
spelled with a calculator. Like, remember when you used to spell booby on a calculator in like
Yeah.
Oh my
second grade?
God.
That's the
That came from Donovan Sharp. That 304 term, yeah, that came from Donnie Boy. The guy who got married to a single mother. Him, the guy that tells you not to marry single moms, only to end up marrying a single mom. Yeah, they got that saying from him. He's the calculator boobs guy. Like, what a total dweeb, right?
level of maturity we're talking about here.
Right.
Sleeping with the 304 as a rich man without protection is pretty dumb. Remember when we called her an escort and Fresh defense was that she was the daughter of a billionaire? That's why she was traveling to Dubai.
Yeah,
So they all
yeah.
think you're an escort. But even then, no matter how you explain it, he looks like a fucking loser. Imagine saying, I love you, babe, and making cuddling noises to an escort on camera and introducing her to your mom. So even by their own story that you're an escort, he looks horrible. They can't cut it in any way that makes them look good.
You know what? I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna stop from people what they're talking about me. I don't have that energy. I'd rather use that energy for myself. They can say whatever they want to say.
Yeah.
But look, if I am an escort, why would I get myself pregnant? That's kind of stupid and dumb, right? I would use my body to make more money.
That's just bad business.
Yep.
True.
I mean,
That's a
that's
good
just
point. I mean, you're a
smart.
fitness.
No, like,
That's really true. I mean, you're a fitness model. It does, you know, it doesn't, it would
if
interfere.
I was flying, getting flown out to Dubai, to all these places, to Europe, Italy, come on, better make more money than being with your dumb, like, broke ass.
Sounds like you are making more money than him anyway.
Totally.
I wouldn't doubt it, bro.
Let's see. Fresh.
I mean, she sounds like she's got way more bread than Fresh. I don't think I think they're broke, bro. I don't think they have money. Manya with another 5 says, yes, I watched that episode, and that's how I'm speculating about their financial status. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. I was dumbfounded. I didn't know, but we're 46 states in. We got only 4 more states to go, and I'm not even gonna look at Alaska because I mean, why? Why we searching in Alaska, nigga? You ain't got no properties out there, unless you want to come out and say you got properties in Alaska, huh? Fresh, Myron, okay, but again, nothing, which is just weird to me, bro. Like, I don't know, man. These people are just liars. I think they're, again, relatively speaking, yeah, they're well off. They're fine, right? They're fine. It's just the way they exaggerate their wealth, right, compared to what it actually is. It's like, bro, what? Even what you have right now currently is nothing to sneeze at, right? It's nothing like, what, $2.5 million in real estate? That's nothing to sneeze at, right? I mean, let's be real. that's mostly debt. I mean, it is what it is, but that's still nothing to sneeze at. You can be honest with that, and your fans are still going to be cool with it. But the fact that you got to try to lie, say it's $11 million, you got 20 houses. What, bro, you got like 3 or 4 properties with like 5 or 6 doors. Stop it. That's not. When I heard 20 properties, I thought you had 20 different like land properties. I didn't know you were counting different units in one property. What are we doing, bro? You thought we were born yesterday, huh? You thought you're fucking. Do. This is the most scariest thing, right? We got the blind leading the blind here, but some of the people in their chat probably know a lot more about real estate investment than Myron and Fresh. Why are you paying these guys to do that? That doesn't make any sense to me.
Tried to pressure Daisy to have an abortion, has done it before with other women. We know that. This is in summary.
Mhm.
They tried to question if Fresh is the father and if she's pregnant at all. They made a bunch of racist and awful jokes about Daisy being a single mom. We didn't see those, but I'm assuming they're horrible.
They're horrible. They were just super racist, horrible.
That's pretty much what I would expect from them. Put her under pressure to the point where she's afraid for her own safety. Is that right? You're afraid for your own safety?
Yeah, I actually booked the whole month in Miami. I was going to get some rest in Miami. I spent $4,000 in Miami, but I can't go. I might go for 2 days. But yeah, the test. You're showing the ultrasound. That's my ultrasound.
Look at that.
How can a loser teach y'all personal growth? He's failed in his own life. I want you guys to wake the fuck up. That's good. Mother Karma is waiting for you. You cannot change the fact that I'm the baby's mother. You cannot. You're going to tell the audience I'm pregnant and that it's your child, or the court will order you to. True.
Queen.
And there's the baby.
Wake the fuck up.
It's time to wake the fuck up.
Baby
Fit
Walter
enters the relationship
Abba Preach.
2.0. Here is a clip of Myron losing his shit and being awful.
It's muted.
Oh, let me pull it. Yeah. Oh, God. This guy, do you know who this guy is? What's his name? Jake? Oh, he is like,
I don't recognize.
he is the epitome of Twitter everything. Like, he is like he's like an open Jew hate. Like, his whole feed is just like Jewish conspiracies.
Oh,
And just openly
Jake
anti-Semitic.
Shields? Is that him? Jake Shields?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that who
yeah.
you're talking about?
Just like openly, violently
Yeah, yeah.
anti-Semitic.
Yeah, no,
And
he's
like,
a real bad dude.
I mean, it's like,
That's crazy.
I guess we know what brings them all together. They just hate Jews.
Right.
Well, I mean, Myron literally had a KKK hoodie on, so we know he hates black people. I mean, you got the racist Avengers squad all in one room. Why am I not surprised, dog?
What does a Jew ever do to you, man? You got other bigger
Ow.
problems to worry about. Like, where's a Jew in this equation, bro? How you gonna blame the Jews, man? This is a problem you made all by yourself, brother. The Jews had nothing to do with this. It
There's not
was your dumbass.
It was
And I don't
your
see a Jew in that room. It's just a bunch of dumb fucking morons ruining their own damn lives. Where's the Jews? Why are we worried about Jews?
Well, because apparently, according to them, the Jews are controlling the Matrix. Ooh, the Matrix, right? Even though they're the ones who are exposing themselves, apparently it's the Matrix. Like, Andrew Tate, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. You're dunce. You caused your own downfall, Andrew Tate. Nobody else did but you. Just be honest about that. You decided that you wanted to brag about your trafficking ways online, and people investigated you. The Jews didn't do that. The Matrix didn't do that. It was you. You did that. And they're going to play a lot of your evidence in court. So, I mean, is it me, or is Andrew Tate relevancy just going downhill? I don't even feel the need to do an Andrew Tate video, because I'm like, why? Right? It's just like he doesn't seem relevant to me anymore, right? But I might be wrong. It might be just in my own head. But let me know what y'all think. I don't really like Andrew Tate. He just seems more like a nuisance now than anything else. Like, we're just waiting for the courts to get rid of him. Like, that's what I'm waiting for right now. Like, nobody don't want to talk about him anymore. Like, but I might just be feeling that way. But let me know what y'all think, chat.
Come on, man. You're thinking too big, brother.
Yeah, the poison's in his own community.
Let's narrow it down. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Oh, Jamone, right, AB?
That's right.
Come on. Ow! I'm setting up Motion detectors outside my. Okay, sorry about that.
Bring up your situation.
Hold on, we got some more here.
Come on. Let's talk about it.
Talk about what?
Let's take the elephant out of this room.
What are you talking about?
Dude, did you not? First of all, shout out to this girl. Did you really expect to just ignore this whole issue? I mean, what a moron.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I don't know what you're saying. Oh, and look who's here. Rolo Tony Browntown.
Hey, yo, he
This man has
calling
the
us
sickest.
too. Look at this grandpa. Look at this guy. Hey, he's so pleased with his arrogance too. This grandpa fuck using all of the black hair dye, bro. Like, come on, look at him.
Cut off.
Forget about Jews. Worry about
Sickest.
Rolo Tony. Look where his guidance has landed you.
Dude,
You know what I mean? Y'all are sabotaging your own damn lives.
what I love about Rolo is he rips off his sleeves and puts one on his head. It's fucking sick.
Bro. God, that guy's a loser. Oh man.
Oh, bro took
Look
off
at all
the
these
beanie.
losers and
Hey, bro took off the beanie, dog. He didn't want to be
God,
part.
that
Hey,
guy-
listen, he's like, hey, I don't want to be part of the beanie brigade, bro. Fuck these dudes. He took off the beanie.
the loser. Oh man. Look at all these losers in one room, and they're worried about Jewish people.
Situation.
What is that?
What's your
There's a situation.
Fresh, I got one question for
the
you. Fresh.
baby?
Do you now think that? Do you now?
What do you think about like her talking about her child? How about your child?
True, girl.
Do you now
Watch out.
think? Yeah, watch out.
All right,
Look how bad they are.
Did you see what the video I did on that?
Here comes Myron again. Let Fresh defend himself, bro. She called Fresh out, not you. Again, this is so weird.
Yeah, did you see the receipt from Burger King that I pulled from 93? Translated by Poop Feast 420.
Yeah.
My friend in China I play Overwatch with.
Don't watch her.
Then watch
Shut
it.
up.
Yeah,
Then
watch
shut
it.
the fuck up.
Well,
Oh.
this is what the internet
See,
wants.
They
you know?
did the same thing to me. They're like, "Have you watched this fringe neo-Nazi conspiracy Jewish conspiracy documentary?" Well, then you can't talk to me about it.
The
Here's the
internet
thing.
wants to know
Here's the
about
thing.
what's
I
happening
addressed it
with
already.
you.
I exposed her. She's a liar.
Who cares? But he still nutted in
Who
her.
cares?
He nutted in her.
Mhm.
He came in.
Actually, he came in her pussy, if you want to use the correct term.
Yeah. Those are the
her.
words
He was
he likes to
telling her
use.
that she was his girlfriend. She was
All right.
kissing all up on her. Like, why are you lying?
Yes.
Is that you?
Why is he getting so mad? And look at Fresh. He's just sitting there on his phone. Like this ain't got nothing to do with me. Nigga, this is your situation. How you just what is going on? He's just looking down his phone. Like, hey, if I stare at my phone hard enough, I might just ignore this whole situation. Like, bro, what? Like, stand up for yourself. This is weak. Like, no one is gonna see you as a masculine anything. First of all, no one is gonna see Myron telling a woman who's calling out Fresh, trying to hold him accountable and telling her to shut the fuck up. No one's gonna take him seriously. But no one's gonna take you seriously, Fresh, for even avoiding this entire scenario. You're literally not even looking up to face the consequences here. You think this is over? You think these women are not gonna know that you did this? You think these women aren't gonna call you out on this shit? You're crazy. You're crazy if this isn't going to be a legacy moving forward. Myron, you should have cut the umbilical cord. You didn't. Now, this is what you think these OnlyFans girls are just going to take disrespect lightly, knowing fully well this guy is making single mamas out here. Oh, you best believe they're going to be calling you all out. Congratulations. Hey, this is your grave you wanted, right? You're going to be pushing up daisies now. She's literally going to own the podcast. I mean, geez, guys. They're so idiotic.
Girl.
Oh, Zach, come on now. That's disgusting. Don't ever play that again. Don't do it, Zach.
Yeah.
Why you had to lie to her?
Yeah. I already did a video addressing all of this where I debunked it with evidence and
It's kind of a turnoff, right? How pathetic. Like he's such a child, how he's like not saying any, he's shutting down and letting his dad.
He looks like he got in trouble and he's at the principal's office. And now his mom is telling the principal, no, my son is a good kid. Okay. My son is phenomenal. It's you guys and your problems that are affecting my son. Doesn't it look like that, chat? Doesn't it look like he looks like a kid that got called to the principal's office and he's got that one parent that don't want their kid to take accountability. You know, there's always that one parent that can't see that their son or daughter is on some bullshit, right? And then when the school calls them out, they come out here fighting the teacher. This is the situation right here. Like, bro, Fresh, face your own problems, bro. This is you. Stop avoiding this.
How do you explain? I mean, what a fucking loser this guy is. Holy smokes. This probably turned a lady's vagina into the Sahara Desert. Am I right?
Ooh.
Right. You're right.
Just a question. Just curious.
Facts and 1080p video. Okay? So how about you watch that video?
That video was not 1080p.
Did he say 1080p? Oh, wow, bro. Really? Really? This dude just said that video was 1080p. Okay.
I know. I recorded it.
that shit was 120p.
Bro, that was 30.
Then you could come in and ask questions like that because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right? Okay. And there's a bunch of legal proceedings going on behind the scenes that you probably can't comprehend because you're a fucking retard. So shut your fucking mouth about this.
What the level of anger? Like, the level of anger this guy has, and it's not even his scenario he's in right now. This is the most shocking part. Like, there are a bunch of legal proceedings that you're never gonna understand because you're a fucking retard. Dude, I'm sorry, but if you're talking about that James Sexton guy, that lawyer, I think you guys are the retards for even hiring him. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Wow. What legal proceedings? You got nothing. Shut up.
Topic, because I already addressed it. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna leave.
Then get the fuck out of here.
Look at Fresh pretending he's on his phone.
Facts. He has not looked up once. This guy is so scared to face accountability. He has not looked up once. And he's just on his phone. His thumb's not even moving. He's just sitting there staring at his phone, hoping this goes away. It's not going away, Fresh. It's here to stay, my boy. My goodness, it's so pathetic.
Guys are such cowards.
Yeah.
They talk shit all day.
What a
They do a
pussy.
live show. And the girl asks him one question that's on everyone's mind. And he shits and pisses and squeals and stomps and then kicks her out. Like, loser. Oh my God.
So fucking
These guys
weirdo,
suck, man.
I think you're just being too polite.
Oh, really? I'm being too polite? How would you phrase it?
Yeah, because I saw the debate. You were being so polite.
Oh, I had to, I try to keep it cool, you know. Well, when they're telling a Jewish man to his face that the Holocaust didn't happen, you know, you got to keep it cool.
That's
You
crazy.
can't,
That's like going up to a black person and saying slavery doesn't exist. You'll probably get something crazy happening to you. That's insane. Like you can't go over there doing that to people, or going up to Native Americans and saying, yeah, America never stole your land. Like, do you see how insensitive that is? That's just insane that someone would just have the balls to say that. That's dumb, bro. Like, you don't say that. That's crazy.
So they're so mature. Like if you go in on them too soon, they'll leave.
They just squeal and piss. They need their milky bottle. I think Bruce is more mature than these guys. He's graduated to water.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't. He does water in his bottle now. He doesn't even ask for milkies.
That's amazing. No milkies.
Did Walter ever ask you for a milky bottle before nap time? No comment. We're leaving open the possibility.
Hey, hold up. What are we talking about here? That just gave me a weird ass thought, and I don't want to think about it again. Okay, can we move on to the next subject, please?
Okay.
Then get the fuck out. You disrespectful fucking host. Think you could talk crazy? Get the fuck up out of here, bro. I already addressed the shit. I did a fucking hour-long show.
What are you doing on your phone, Walter?
Here's the
you
thing.
playing Sudoku? What are you doing?
You know, this is what I mean when Myron sits there and say, "Oh, I've already debunked this. I've already debunked this." You just got to watch the show. Just because you say you debunk something doesn't mean you actually debunk it. Because if you watch the show, we all know it was bullshit. You didn't debunk anything. You just say that to just deflect and get people to shut up. You haven't debunked anything, bro. Stop lying.
Crush.
Yeah, exactly. You playing Candy Crush? What are you doing? Texting your mom? Give me a break.
Texting other bitches.
Yeah, exactly. It's awesome. Well, there's a lot of people supporting you on the internet, I'm glad to say, and we're obviously one of them. And I'm glad you were connected with Abba and Preach, and that you were able to have.
It's a good connection to have. And I just saw a video from Abba and Preach. Apparently, Jubilee's had enough of them. They want to cancel them. So that's another live stream going to happen because, you know, listen, I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all, those of y'all don't know. If it wasn't for Abba, this channel probably wouldn't have been as far as it is where it is right now. I'm not saying that we wouldn't have gotten to this point, but Abba helped a great deal. If y'all don't know, Abba, without even knowing who we were, y'all remember the 360 blessings, right? When we were covering the bullshit that was going on, without even knowing this channel, Abba pulled up just to talk some sense into that, you know, brainwashed young Nigerian man. All right. And, you know, you can tell Abba did his best to try to get through to the man, but Buddy wasn't, you know, listening. Eventually, he ended up coming back and coming to his senses. But that was the first appearance Abba ever made on the show, right? And I never expected that to happen. He didn't have to do that, right? But he came in, showed the support, and then took the time to try to, you know, unbrainwash this fresh and fit fan over here. All right. So that meant a lot. So the fact that they're going through this shit with Jubilee right now, that deserves its own video. But I want y'all to make sure that, you know, you give them all the support and love in the world because they definitely deserve it. Jubilee, this is some trash shit y'all doing. Y'all need to wake the fuck up, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is weird. This is very weird.
Have a good convo with them, and there's a lot of people supporting you. And however, I don't know how else we can support you. If I can put you in touch with lawyers, if we can plug your social media, if you have a new Instagram account, whatever it is, tell us.
Yeah, I do have a new Instagram account. It's Daisy Chen Fitness. That's
Daisy
my backup
Chen
account.
Fitness.
Yeah, that's my backup account. So
Go follow your girl, Daisy Chen Fitness.
I'll put it in the description of the episode.
We're putting it, yeah. Anything else?
that's pretty much it. And if you do have time, I'd love to talk with the lawyers that you're familiar with. So I'd like to see the options.
Oh,
Right.
great. So here's what I want to do. We're connected now, right?
Yeah.
So if you can send your email to whoever you're in contact with, and I'll set up an email chain with my lawyer. And I love him. I trust him. He'll point you in the right direction for sure. He's a great guy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm really appreciate it.
So thank you for calling. And by the way, you know, you are lovely and you are strong and you are really a boss ass bitch.
Woo!
Facts, bro. And I think the more Daisy does these types of shows, the more people starting realizing about her that she's not that type of woman you want to be playing games with. All right. And I think even their fans are realizing that. And the more they're seeing that, yeah, Fresh, you fuck with the wrong one. You thought this was just another pushover, low self-esteem, OnlyFans or escort girl you could play around with, but you didn't realize you're messing with a woman who's got a good head on her shoulders. She's not letting you play around with her like that. You're gonna take something from her and try to ridicule her and shame her in the process. Oh well, now she's going crazy and she's gonna go ahead and take that from you. And the thing is, y'all don't understand, the more she's doing this, the larger her community becomes. If she were to start a GoFundMe right now for your defamation case, don't you think she'd be like at $100,000 within the week raised? Like with the kind of community and support she's building right now, Fresh and Fit, don't you think right off the bat, the first week, 100K, she's going to get that. She's got big supporters out there with deep pockets, right? That's not even just counting the pockets she's already got. Don't you already know that this is a possibility? And she I don't even think she's explored that option yet. But now you got Ethan Klein's fans involved, and they want to see you guys go down. You got Abba and Preacher's fans involved. They want to see you guys go down. You got Oompaville, all these other guys out here creating videos. All right, they want you guys going. They could just chip in a couple dollars here, and that adds up. Y'all don't understand the shit show you've gotten yourself into. All right, and instead of just being honest and taking accountability and just coming out and apologizing and saying you were wrong, you're out here tripling down. Now you're trying to make her out to be some kind of stalker. Like, what's wrong with you? This is just weird. This is not a character that any men should be observing from these two. Okay, y'all need to just, if y'all want to learn how to take accountability and whatnot, don't learn from these guys. You'll probably get more lessons in accountability from a fucking squirrel than Fresh. I'm being real with you. All right. But like, again, it just shows you the walls are slowly closing in on these two podcast bozos, and we are nearing the end. So, yeah. And the thing is, If Daisy doesn't take him down, YouTube's gonna take him down eventually. It's gonna happen. Your channel's gonna go down either this year or the next year. It's gonna happen. And here's the thing: if you'd asked me last year, I'd probably say no way. Ask me a couple years ago, I'd be like, no way, because they've done so much bullshit that YouTube, still kept them on. But one thing that was surprising and shocking to me was the fact that YouTube took them off the partnership program. We thought it was impossible, but YouTube did it. Now, the fact that you guys are clearly engaging in bullying tactics online, which is clearly against YouTube's terms of service, it just takes that one disgruntled audience member to start up a coalition, and now they're petitioning YouTube on Twitter. Congratulations, bro. You fucked up. I mean, there's so many avenues to take you guys down at this point. It's not even funny. And the sad thing is, you opened yourselves up to this. You should have taken accountability, but you don't. Now their fans are going to learn the hard way what it's like when men don't step up to the plate. It is what it is, bro. Chat, I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all could be anywhere in the world right now, but you stuck it out with Dukendon. That means a lot to me. All right, let me know what y'all think about this whole scenario. Okay, do you think that hey, listen, I think this interview is great, and honestly, I want to actually know what you guys' thoughts are. I know some people in the chat are still mixed on this, but I know most of us are Team Daisy here, but I still want to know what you guys are thinking. All right, what are your thoughts on Daisy now? The fact that you're seeing her do a lot more of these interviews, and you're seeing her basically, be as consistent as she's been. She hasn't changed the story. Everything's been straightforward, right? Now, you think that people will start taking that a little bit more seriously? I think that's what's happening right now, and there's a lot of times, when you look at situations like this, where, especially with Anna Quinn and some of these other women that went through this, you can see how easy it was for these guys to just shame them and toss them away. But this one, something tells me this one's different. And this one's a fighter. This one's willing to keep going. This one is willing to go and take you guys for everything. She wants payback, bro. And honestly, she deserves it. But thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. And I'm going to get you guys on the next one. Peace.
Again! But ass!